Beans wouldn't be good to see. I don't know what you're talking about, gents. Not that you can actually hear a word I'm saying because I'm logging in. I've logged in. And it's in the phone as well. Can you say I'm on? Let's log my phone in. There you go, I'm there. Should be able to hear myself now. Can hear myself now. Yay. Woohoo. Not very loud though. Yeah, tumble drum more than me. Right, into it. Click into that. Into the channel. No, I don't want that. Why is it I can never enter StreamYard on my own phone? I have to do it on yours. I don't know either. That's why I do it to get coins up. Let's get the camera working. 1, 2, 1, 2. How do you split the camera? Testing, testing, testing.
That's split there.
Oh yeah, very clever.
I know. Something new every day.
You do. Why have I got you twice?
I don't know.
Because you've gone on your phone. Come off your phone for now. Okay. That's it. That's perfect. I can see my 50p's. Awesome. I'll put myself in. Took myself out of stream because I'm stupid. Okay, I don't know who's in. If anyone's in.
Is anybody out there?
You're out there.
I know I'm out there.
Why have we got echo? You need to turn yours off. Or mute. You need to mute it.
What, the
How do I
audio?
mute this? Yeah, I don't like that feedback. There we go. That should work. That does work.
Hello.
That's perfect.
Merry Christmas.
Hi all.
Everyone.
I couldn't get many 50p's from the bank, unfortunately. I only got 130 odd pounds worth.
And I'm sulking.
Oh yeah. And we missed, I was literally 10 minutes late. And if I'd have been 10 minutes earlier, Sue would have had a full 500 quid of £2.
You were hiding stuff.
I was hiding.
You still are.
Well, I can see my face.
Well, I can just see sugar.
You have to reset your app, love.
Good.
Well, I don't know why you're on that one anyway.
What one?
Just look at you can see it on the screen. I'm not hiding anymore, people. I'm fine now. There's Sue's hand saying hello. Okay, so forgive Katie coughing in the background. They're all ill in my house, all of them, and apart from me. Touch wood.
I've done those
touch wood. Peekaboo. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm a money bag.
Oh, I've not got hairy hand.
Yes, Kate.
I was like, look at that. I need to have it. Maybe my hand needs to go like my bald head. Anyway, so I've got some 50p's to hunt through. I'll be doing those in a bit. I haven't really seen much today, unfortunately, because I've been at work. Well, obviously, that's not unfortunate. I like my job, but it's just unfortunate I haven't been able to watch the stream. I'm very wise because I've got that light on. I can turn that light off. I'm very dark now.
You've got all the Chrissy lights in the background.
They're probably showing me all dead.
No, I've not flashed it yet.
Is Stephen Warren still on their street? Or they finished?
Yes.
They're still on?
Yeah. Oi, Steve.
It's not nice, is it? I've put a link up, but I don't think they'll have it. I might have to repaste it. Peekaboo. Hi, Jacket. Jack. You keep doing it all the time. I'm sorry. Don't shout at me. I promise I keep trying not to do it. And hi, Kian. So we'll be doing the 50p's. I might have to put the light back on to do it. Well, you can still see them. Shiny 50p's.
What's Janet say? See where Steve got the real one? Real what?
Q.
Big deal.
I haven't got a clue. Speaking of work, haven't seen John G lately.
Who?
He normally does weekends, I think, doesn't he? I think, from memory.
John G.
Yeah.
Who's John G?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, good shit.
Okay, so yeah, I just wait for a few people to join us. I'm only covering tonight. I'm going to do from 5 till 7. Hi, Lighty. I've put the link up, mate. So I don't know if you want to jump on.
Jumper.
Why can't I hear
What?
through the laptop?
Have you looked outside?
I
What
don't
about
get it.
playing with the
Doors
dogs?
on 4.
Not with.
I don't get it. I can't hear anything.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Judith.
Hi, Judith.
Hi, John.
John.
Warren, do you need me to put the link back up? It's at the
Sorry,
top.
my nose keeps
I'll
running.
do it just in case anyway. Paste. Chat. Oh, he's there.
Who's that?
Warren.
Hi.
Hello. I can see you now. I'll remove that link.
No, I bought some more beans today.
Oh, I can't remove the link.
And eggs.
You've just got to make sure somebody records it, though.
Yeah, no.
No.
Actually, I thought I bought more beans thinking I needed beans, but I don't.
Can't happen tonight anyway. I'm going out.
You've been bitten at the back of your neck. And it wasn't me.
I just shaved my head, mate. I'm a bit like you.
I've just done mine as well.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, I've not pledged your head to make it nice and shiny yet.
No. I've done my top lip too. I had a full shave, but it still looks dark. What's that all about? I'm getting old.
Yeah. Katie says you are.
And I've got some 50p's. I couldn't get a full bag.
A minute, then. I thought that was Sue's hands coming in there for a minute.
No, it was my hairy hands. Sue hasn't got man hands. Not hairy ones, anyway. I could only get about 130 odd quid from the bank. They just cashed them in. We arrived 10 minutes after the guy from security, whatever it is, picked them up.
Yeah, not
And
happy.
the woman said I missed 500 quid's worth of £2 coins.
No.
It's nice.
So Sue could have done a full 500 quid, but we haven't got any. They didn't have any left. And they cashed in about 500 quid of 50p's, and this is all they had left, just over 100 quid. So, gutted.
I think I need to start using my bank a bit more often. I went in there this afternoon, and she was saying that the woman in there is saying she's never seen sealed bags before.
I only get the sealed ones from the post office.
No, like a sealed bag of 50p's.
You're until 7, aren't you?
Yeah, you mean like the normal bag that comes in, but you have to whip it open?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only get them from the post office. I never get them from the bank.
Oh, I got mine from the bank, and I paid some in it today. Yeah.
No, it's from the post office.
Hi everyone, what time? I'm just literally waiting for a message, and then I'm off. I'm just waiting to get picked up, and then I'm going out.
Yeah, so my bank, they keep them back for me, but unfortunately, I should have gone yesterday and I was busy.
Yeah, it's not my good book.
So we didn't get any 50p's for Sue.
£2.
£2 even for Sue.
More the reason to bean you.
No.
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
You don't do beans.
Egg.
Don't do egg.
Bacon.
Oh, I wouldn't mind some pigs in blanket if you're cooking, eh?
I did them last night.
So, pigs in blanket and beans.
Ah.
Katie, I just died you then. Hi, John W. Oh, is John White in? Oh.
Yeah, he's just come in.
Oh, well.
I'll behave myself then.
Sue doesn't even know who John White is, I don't think.
I do. Saw him yesterday.
So who is he?
He does the thingy in the background.
Oh, she doesn't know who he is.
The office together.
So she doesn't know who he is. I didn't even think she knew who John White was.
See, there's things you don't know that I know.
I'm sure it probably is. Yeah. If Sue was going out tonight, I'm thinking she's going on a date with Warren.
That's only because I showed her a bottle of vodka earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that either.
So who said they've got to behave? Because was that Sue said she's got to behave because John's here?
Yeah.
Right. So John sent me an email earlier on.
What? So I can be a rebel?
I won't start the first part, but he said, "Don't do anything I wouldn't do," which pretty much gives you free reign to do what you like.
Okay.
So that I can bean you, egg you, plop bacon on top of it.
No, because I'm going out. And then I have to have another shower, not happening. And changing my clothes, not happening.
All right, I'll do it on Sunday night.
Not happening either.
This, you have that's your bath night, love.
Apparently she's going to egg me. Again.
If you do it over the course of a week, though, Sue, you could get a full English.
No, you can't put sausages over someone's head, can you?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, you can. I've got it. Sausage and beans.
Oh, they're horrible, them sausages in those beans.
Oh, I like them.
Yeah, but you wouldn't eat them afterwards.
You know what you could do?
No, that's true.
You can get the little cocktail sausages and stick them out your ears, eh? But you can have one there and one there.
I think I'm being picked on. Oh, imagine it running down my face. It's going to be really.
And then you could be like.
Egg was bad.
And then you could be like, I demand to have a piece of bacon across your nose.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Adam the ants.
I know who Adam the ants are. I didn't know it was bacon across on their faces.
It's not bacon, you. Oh, what?
You just said bacon on its face.
Yeah, because I'm going to paint your face white, although that is an idea.
No. Bacon rashes. Well.
Will lay rather well across hairless head.
No.
Now there's an idea. Wow.
No.
Right, I'm just going to knit for a wee.
I think the whole world wanted to know that, love.
Once Nove disappeared, I'm going for a wee. I'll be back in a minute. And I've got to pick up the broom.
Why am I looking at a bag of coins?
Because he's sad.
Like an accordion studio. Oh, that's the kids' karaoke mixer. So the kids sing through that, and they sing through the speakers. Have I just logged out? Oops.
No, you're still here.
So yeah, that's the kids. And then this. Yeah, I think I've killed my phone, Warren.
Yeah.
I think we're still okay.
No, the phone's not working. Oh, yes, it is. Woo! I think there's something. Is there emails coming through or something? Yeah, it's working now. That's why, John, because I'm going to do a 50p coin hunt. I didn't get as many today, unfortunately. I was 10 minutes too late to the bank. And Sue missed out on over 500 quid to £2 coins as well.
Yes, it's in my bad book.
So, yeah, we're missing it.
I should say I'm not happy possible.
I'm sure that camera's delayed on that.
Why?
It's not showing on the screen.
Oh.
I might reconnect that one. How do I do it?
No.
No, I don't either. Should I put your phone on instead? You got your phone?
Hello.
Let me just take my phone off and put Sue's on instead.
Oh, did I answer your question about business accounting tax? No.
Well,
I'm asking about business accounting.
I like strawberries and cream.
I have no idea. Ian would probably be the best person to ask about that. John, that's a bag of 50p's they're going to be searching through in a minute.
Warren, if I kick myself out of the studio, as in my phone, not me,
Yeah.
does that mean I'm banned from it? I just kick them out and I just leave it? Oh, I'll find out in a second.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Click guest. See ya. Yeah, it's gone. No, read it on your phone. Mine's not working. No, Ollie, it's not a troll. Dad removing his own phone because it wasn't working.
My phone. Big.
I'll get sort yours out. Have you got in? Have you pressed the link?
What link?
The link that's. No, give it in.
So,
Hi,
I've got some
everyone.
order at that.
Right, I'm just logging Oliver in so you can, not Oliver, Sue in so you can see the coins again. Sorry, Warren.
Yeah, Sue's back.
Oliver.
Back. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I know. And it cast, and then I have to accept you,
Oh, Mum, you're in the. You're
and I can flip the camera.
all about. Nice. I might see my face.
There we go. Sue's camera is so much better than mine.
That's because it's the best of both.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Dad, you need to get a phone.
Let me know when you want the rest.
There we go.
Well, that's the two.
It looks better now, Warren.
In the picture.
Yeah, that's better. Sorry, I was just replying.
There's an echo.
Okay, thanks.
That's because Sue's phone.
Has anybody tried the Bailey's strawberries and cream? There's another one I like as well, Bailey's.
Oh, what have you
Strawberries
done?
and cream. What you do? Oh, Scott!
How'd you turn your phone down?
At the top. See? Let go of the bottom.
I don't know how to work your phone. It's your
Your
phone.
mic is muted.
Yeah, it's good. We want it muted. There's a brew suddenly appeared on the table.
That's me again.
And a hand. Woo!
Monkey, give me your birthday.
What are you doing? It won't go any lower than that. Alright, yeah, that's why there's a coin there. Scott, question, go for it. Jack, feel free. I'm sorry.
Have you got a business account to do your bank runs?
No.
That's what she was going to ask, I think.
Alright.
I have one.
You can't get a business account. You need a business to have a business account.
I
You're my
got business.
business.
Right.
I'm your business.
You do need a business to have a business account, don't you?
I thought they said no.
No, some people do it just for the bank runs.
And don't you get charged for it though?
I don't know. That's what I need to see.
I'm sure you get charged for it.
Yeah, that's what's worrying Jack about having to file the returns and that.
Yeah, I say I'm not a business, so I don't have to physically do it. I mean, I used to be, but I'm not anymore. Now, obviously, I just work for the company that I work for. But when I did DJing, obviously years ago, hence why I got the mixer for the kids to do the karaoke through. I used to then, but I'm not now. And obviously, you couldn't do it as a DJ anyway. Set up a business account and draw 50p's and £2 out of it. It'd be very odd, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know how it would work. But yeah, whenever I go to the post office, they ask you, have you got a change card?
Yeah.
But luckily, they don't ask me that in my... That was a loud engine going past us. And Oliver in the background. Yeah, so whenever but luckily, my current post office, when I go into, they're quite good with me. But
They're not with me.
that was the bank, so that wasn't the post office. Yeah, so they always ask for a change card or something, and obviously I haven't got one of them, so I can't do it, which is a pain, really. And the bank only get coins that paid into them.
Yeah.
So the chance of you finding something nice in those is very, very slim. You may get someone who's paid something in.
Javid might know. He does a lot of the bank runs. And Javid, if you got a business account to do your bank runs. Oh, right, I think that might be me off.
I'm sexy and I know it. Oh, that's just something came from. Sorry.
I am off.
It's just something came from.
Right. I am going to have to leave you.
All right, mate. Enjoy your day. Do we know her?
Send me a
No.
bit.
No. Have a good stream. I'll catch up sometime.
Right, see you in a bit.
Right, I won't be long.
Right. I'm not going to wait for you to get back to do the stream. I'm just going to do it. The coin hunt. It's all right.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Well, as Sue's now taking Ollie out, I'll take this bag out and we'll start the coin hunt. Hopefully, people will be able to see what I get. Hopefully, I'll find something nice. However, as I say, I doubt it very much because it's come direct from the bank and not the post office. And this bag looks open. I don't think it is. So let's have a look. I've not done it this well. I keep doing it with Sue, but
Sounds wrong, Scott.
sorry, is it being long? I wanted to get it. How do you get your camera to zoom in? You can't, can you? Can you?
No, you have to do it up close.
Okay. Well, if I find anything, wish me luck. And should I just put it in front of this one? It's just boring. It's Britannia. Where's the camera? It's there. Just a boring Britannia. Check the date of it. I'll check dates later. Oh, see you later, mate.
Bye, bye, bye.
Love ya.
Bye, bye, everyone.
You just kicked the camera, Ollie.
I know, actually.
That's a shield. That's a shield. That's Britannia, sorry. Shield, Britannia, Britannia, shield. I'll check the dates later. So if anyone has got any questions while I start looking at this, no, you got a deal with NatWest, so no business account. Oh, it's a good to have a deal with the best of luck to you. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Let's hope I find something. I doubt I will, to be honest, but you never know. I might have to put that light back on. Well, the first bag, other than having nothing in it, you never know, it might have something. Have a look at the dates, but at the moment, it's just Britannias and shields. Let's have a look. You can tell I never normally do this on the camera. Britannia. Oh, hello. There's the first one. Joni Fisher. Britannia Dictionary. Shield. Britannia, Britannia. Really dirty Britannia. Britannia. You're going to be sick of me saying Britannia and Shield. Oh, dirty Sherlock. And another Sherlock. Another shield. Britannia, sorry. So, has anyone got any questions while I'm having a quick look through these coins? So I'll do the dates at another point, probably when I'm off stream, to see if there's any for the 17 the shields and the 8 Britannias. I'm used to Sue doing the hunts on stream. I don't know how people do these on camera all the time. It's very difficult. How do you get the camera zoomed in? That's the difficulty. I'm not technically minded. And these coins are filthy. You've seen so many Sherlocks coming up. Yeah, well, I've just got 2 there. In actual fact, I'm trying to get a snowman from the Strike Your Own. I'm watching one on eBay. I think it's ending in a couple of hours. I'll put a bid in, so I'm hoping I might win one of them for cheaper than what people are asking, because they seem to want to charge quite a lot for it. Another Sherlock. Can you see me doing this? I'm presuming you can see me doing it. Oh, Paddington at the Tower. And another Sherlock. It must be Sherlock Day. And another one. And another one. I think people don't like the Sherlocks. Good luck with the coins, Scott. I'll pop that later. No problem, Judith. Speak to you in a bit. Do you have any keen gold and silver proof collectors in the family? No, we don't do silver proofs or gold coins. I just basically, as Ian will tell you, just literally did 50p's. And Sue's now just started doing the £2 coins. I bought my first silver proof the other day, but I didn't actually buy it for me. I bought it for somebody else to say thank you, and another Sherlock. When it was on the Black Friday offer at the Mint, so I got it for £30. I did like the look of it when I saw the picture of it. I didn't even open it up when it arrived in the post. I literally just sent it out to the person because the coin that it was a Flopsy Bunny, and as we know, Katie likes Flopsy Bunny, so we didn't even open it up in case Katie saw it and wanted to keep it, and I purposely bought it for somebody else, so it wouldn't have been fair to let Katie see it. So we kind of hid it. Luckily, she's not watching, so she won't know. And yeah, that's that. So I haven't really got any. As one person who works at the bank where I get to change the customers, she knew I was doing the change, so I told her to bring the full bag back when I had done the hunt. Also, oh, it's cool. It's nice to have that. Warren loves silver proofs. Great, as they won't miss bags as order for the business owners. That's pretty cool as well. What about you, John? Do you do silver proofs and golds? Obviously, I know Ian does. Oh, he did. He obviously sells them. But do you do any? In actual fact, John, do you collect coins at all, or do you just literally physically work with Ian and another Sherlock and sell them? Oh, I've got a dictionary. So it seems to be Sherlock's and dictionaries tonight. Oh, yeah. Can you see what that is? Does someone want to tell me the mintage of that one? I need to book a meet with manager. I think he's not very good with people though. Yeah, probably. That's the second most common 50p. The last one just put down Taylor Peter Rabbit. There's 19 million of them out there. Flopsy, oh no, sorry, Benjamin Bunny's obviously got more. There is your libraries. But again, nothing amazing to write home about as of yet. I'm sorry this isn't our normal stream. As I say, I normally have Suter in the £2 coins. It's just literally I'm filling in tonight, and I thought I might as well do a coin hunt while I was at it. Another Sherlock. That pile of Sherlocks is growing. So that's why I have done this tonight. Oh, that's a nice coin to get. EEC flags. I like that one. In actual fact, I'm just sending one of these to one of the viewers, a lady called Lisa. So that's kind of handy. I've got another one of those. Means I've got another spare one. There's another Sherlock. More Sherlocks and Sherlocks tonight. Oh, another Paddington. Paddington at the Tower. Is there anything that we need to look out for the new Paddington at the Tower? Is there any, like for example, the Palace has got a crisp packet that I've got one of. Is there anything special on that one that anyone knows of? You don't collect, to be honest, but I do have a few silver and gold proofs. Sorry, Scott, but family, I meant this live stream, to be honest, family. Oh, right, cool. Sorry, mate, I thought you meant as in my family. No, that's fine. I don't know if many people collect gold proofs and silver proofs in here. It'd be nice if people, oh, look at that, straight at the top. You see it. Paddington at the Tower again. Quite a few of them today. Yeah, so I don't know, John. It'd be quite good if people in here do. It's just obviously they're a lot more expensive, the silver proofs, than the others. Another Sherlock. I've lost count of how many of them I got today. And another one. This must be the Sherlock hunt. Could be like Watson. No. No. I'm going to count him up in a minute and see how many we found. I think you can probably guess I'm going to put him back in the bank. There's no point keeping all those Sherlocks. Unless Ian will want them, but I doubt he'll want all of them Sherlocks, to be honest. Piece of plastic in that one. Okay. Might turn the camera just slightly. Another tower. Quite a few of them as well. Another Sherlock. John, I don't know if you're still with Ian, but see if he needs all these Sherlocks, if I can just send them back to the bank, because there's quite a few there. Another Sherlock. And another one. I might have to call this bank the Sherlock Bank by the looks of it. Massive pile of them. Mine went against manager and he didn't have anything to say against the lady who gives me change. As she said, there would be missing bags if the customer brings the full bags back, so all good. That's pretty cool. I may consider selling at a good price, not auction. At the moment, I'm considering putting them out there at a little lower than eBay prices. Okay, so out of curiosity, John, I might as well ask the question because there may be people in here asking the question. What coins, which gold and silver proofs or etc. have you got? Another. I think I'm getting nothing but. Look at that. Nothing but Sherlocks and another one. Well, I think I can only get 130 odd quid from the bank. This is rubbish. It's nothing but Sherlock hunt. I think the best find up to now has got to be the EEC one. 1998. Well, unless of course you like Sherlock, in which case you'd be quite happy with the Sherlock, but I think there's too many Sherlocks here for my liking.
Slightly window.
Is it cold out there?
I'll just
Got another Sherlock. You seen that pile of Sherlock Holmes? Ridiculous. Where's Kate back?
Yeah,
I didn't know Kate went there.
she's aware of what one about it.
And another Sherlock.
He said it's a bit of 6.
Yeah, off does one off, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I get it.
So
Oh, there's a different one.
if you can pick him up later,
No, it isn't.
for me.
It's a dictionary. I probably will do. I might take these back before I go out. Another Sherlock.
He's going to have a word in the back later.
Oh, and another Taylor Rabbit.
Who?
Taylor Peter Rabbit.
It's on that's the loads to him.
I don't know. John's on there.
Hi, Javid. I saw John before, I didn't see him.
Jack's there.
Jack.
Put a bag full on eBay, Scott. Yeah, be back in a while. Not a problem, John. So John's saying that he's maybe thinking about selling some gold proofs, etc.
Oh, right.
They're at home and is at work until 6, so he'll be back. So he is thinking of selling some for more, a little bit cheaper than eBay prices. So he's obviously got some gold and silver proofs that he wants to possibly get rid of. I wonder how many people, if he had a puddle duck or something like that as a silver proof, would rip his hand off. How much you'd pay for it. Yeah, this hunt has been rubbish. Look, another one that's. They're all Paddingtons tonight. Paddingtons are.
Paddington there.
Yeah, but not the same one. Another Sherlock. All Paddingtons and Sherlocks. Every single one.
All of them.
I know, but I've only found a few others.
Alright.
That coin, do you know that coin I'm sending to Lisa?
Got a nice picture of your hand on the TV. Or hands. Go on,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah, that lady that wanted it. Oh, there's a.
Lisa, right?
I'd never thought I'd be happy to see Benjamin Bunny. But it's different.
Lisa's not technology.
The lady in the stream called Lisa wanted a EEC coin. I said I'd send her it.
Oh, okay.
I've just found another EC. That's a different one as well. The Swimmer, Team GB. My hands are filthy already. I don't normally get this dirty from doing them. Well, there's no point for me yet, so. I don't know what all this white stuff is in these bags. Feels like plastic or brick. I'll leave it there for now. That's horrible. Would you believe? Another Sherlock. I might have 20 of them by this rate. And another.
Sherlock.
Yeah. How'd you guess? Maybe Sherlock for me today, Sue, is the same as your technologies.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. I know I only got 104. I need 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got 140 quid's worth, and all I found, the majority of it, has been Sherlock.
At least you got some.
Yeah, all right. I know we missed yours. God, that's bad, that, isn't it?
I've lost my, oh, sorry. Where's this button gone?
This is. Oh! Celebrating because I've had a Christopher Ironside, and he's common. So because of the fact that I'm not finding anything but Sherlock and a few Paddingtons at the tower. And a different Paddington would be nice. So that's it, I'm done. Well, that was got to be.
Those bags are not good to find, much as they are not sealed bags. So
No. Customers change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The post office that I normally get on a Monday is much better. I'm just going to count this pile just out of curiosity to see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 Sherlocks. So I have got enough to make a full £10 bag of Sherlocks. That is absolutely ridiculous. The next one I found the most of was Tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. The best find, Sue, was this EEC. I say that lady that streams in Ian's site needed, and I said I'll send her one of them. So it means I've got a spare one again, which is cool because I like this one. I think it was like fireworks and flags. But yeah, so that's very, very good. And that's pretty much it. Nothing else to write home about in that hunt. Very, very boring. Oh well. What I might do is let you jump on for a minute because I can go and wash this rubbish off my hands. Unless I search through the dates while you sit here and chat to people.
Oh, what?
I don't know. Maybe you want to chat to people about. You want to show them off your £2 coins that you've been collecting?
I saw them all last week.
Oh, okay.
I only did it Thursday.
Fair enough. So this is the only problem when you jump on and you don't have much to do or chat about.
I've got no £2 coins, that's why.
No, I know it's my fault. We
It's
should
not
have
your fault,
gone.
it's the
We should have gone half an hour early. We'd have had another 500.
Well, the security guy could have got stuck in traffic. It would have been alright then.
Yeah. Oh well. That's called life, isn't it? I ain't got a clue what I'm going to do with those Sherlocks. I don't need to keep all of them. There's no point.
Jingle.
Although Ian would be saying keep them all because of the fact that if there's only 9 million of them, like there were the people at last year.
You got a flashlight?
That'll do for now, yeah, please. Ian will be saying keep them because obviously the Paddingtons, the people at last year was very similar. I was finding thousands or quite a few of them. And obviously there was only like 9 million of them in the end. So possibly it might be worth keeping all those Sherlocks, but I don't really...
Turkey's going on sale on the 10th of December. If anybody's wondering why you can't get turkeys, my mum couldn't get one from Sainsbury's.
Right. Okay.
Other supermarkets are available. Apparently, they're available from the south. That's my mum.
I bet you Aldi with Kevin the Carrot, you could get one.
I want a large Kevin and a large Casey. Can't forget that name, can I?
Not really. It's our daughter's name. Kevin's our next door neighbour's name.
Yeah.
I don't know if they sell Sprouts. What, you mean the toy Sprouts? So, sorry, ladies and gents. So, as you know, I normally do 50p's. I don't think there's been many auctions and things going on. I think Steve's done a few today. I haven't really been given much instruction because I haven't been in all day, I'm afraid. Because obviously I finished work at 4 and I said I'd jump on between 5 and 7 just to cover, to make sure the stream had somebody on. I'm not sure who's on after me. Unfortunately, the person that was on after me is not able to stream due to other reasons, which is totally understandable. So I'm not sure who's on next. I didn't even bring coins down with me because I had a feeling, I was hoping, to be honest, that I'd have a few more coins to find or talk about. But obviously you can see the ones I found aren't exactly over amazing. So it's a little bit annoying, but that's life, unfortunately. So I will quickly promote, obviously, the Great British Coin Hunt, as we all know. Please look at Ian's website. I'm sure all of you do by now, and you can obviously get lots of things from Ian. Just obviously, please bear in mind, keep looking at the site, see if there's anything new available. There was something I was supposed to, the raffles, that was it. I don't know what raffles there are, but if anybody does, want to have a look at any of the raffle tickets, I believe they haven't really sold that many today. I put a link up before. Which link?
Have you done the merchandise link?
No, because I'm not a mod. You can do it. You can jump out the StreamYard if you want. If you leave, so it just puts me back on the camera. And then we can take the tripod down. There we go. That's me back. And then you can become a mod again if you want. You can put the links on. You have to take up the tripod. Just pull it apart. Grab your phone. Have you got your phone?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that's one.
Yeah. That's the tripod that Sue got me. It's quite big, but it extends and you can make it really short. So we got it so we could start making coin videos like other people in now. I know Javid does them and a few others do them. So we bought one of these to basically, Steve Fraser told me the one to buy because it's the one he got. It's very good. It comes with a remote control and everything, so you can work your phone. It's just that I just used to searching through coins and not camera in it, or video in it as it may be. We've done a bit of them recently with Sue doing her £2 coin hunts, but
I will be back.
I'm totally a novice at doing it. Obviously, we didn't get any £2 coins today, which we're a bit gutted about. We literally half an hour later would have had 500 earlier. Sorry, would have had 500 quid's worth. In which case that would have been a better, all you could have been spurring Sue on to try and find more of her lovely coins. So it folds down to be this big and it goes into this little bag. So it's quite good, this, and it comes with this little Diddy remote control, which I haven't used, but it's there. I haven't even connected it to my phone. I still haven't even had time to take my phone to the shop to get a new screen yet. You what, Sue?
All right.
Yeah, Sue's put some links on. That's good. You put two on the same ones. Oh, so the first link that she's put on there, the Teespring, is the merchandise. The Great British Coin Hunt for the raffles. She's also put those on. What's that? Oh, you don't need that products upgrade one. That's if we're doing auctions. People need to pay for the auctions.
Which one's that one?
That was the middle one.
That one?
Yeah, the one that says 5:40 p.m. Yeah, I haven't been instructed to do any auctions or anything, so I won't do anything unless I'm told
How
to.
has it done that?
I don't know. So it's not on YouTube. So it folds down and so it's now in this case. So that's pretty small. I just need to quickly put it away. You see my bald head again, people. I'm sorry. There we go. So yeah, so I say I normally come on and bring some coins or something to show off, but I say it's pretty much I was making sure that I was ready to come on camera because I needed a shave and haircut. So I had that first. I should have got my coins out. However, we have had a few £2 coins that we bought from or exchanged, and Warren gave us a couple. So if I show a couple of those off, Sue got a is it called a Wedgwood? Westwood? Is it Wedgwood or Westwood?
Wedgwood.
Wedgwood. She got one of those in it, but I've put that away, so I haven't got it on me. However, Warren sent us that one. It's a Bill of Rights. It's upside down, so I only had the bill and the claim from when I was a kid. So you can see there's the bill and there's a claim. We got this one from Ian. I can't remember which one it is. Oops, I'm no good at this camera. There's the one that we got from Ian. I can't remember what that one is. And then we also got.
We're getting there with them.
Yeah, you are getting there slowly. Is that the Bank of England, that one?
Yeah, one's a Bank of England one.
One of them is a Bank of England, isn't it? Warren gave us this dove one in the middle. As you can see it there, the dove.
Oh, he said he was going to send it.
And we've also got that one. So Sue got all of those from the 1 and 2p auctions or from Warren. Obviously, you can see the Britannias, but all the other ones are the ones that Sue's found in coin hunts. She's got all they're not called what are they called? No, the technologies. She's got all the technologies apart from 2005 and 2010, but I'm sure we'll find those hopefully in our next hunt. And then she's got quite a few of the commemorative, although as you can see, there's quite a few empty spaces. But she's new. She's only just started. The first 4 there that are missing are obviously the Commonwealth ones from 2012. We haven't got any of them. I've had 3 of them in the past and given them away, not realising how much worth they had. Obviously 50p's I kind of know, but £2 coins I haven't got a clue about. I think the best one that she's got is either the Rio one or that, is it Guernsey? No, it's a Guinea. She's got a Guinea as well, hasn't she? And also the Britannia 2015. I think they're her best finds up to now.
Who else collects £2 coins?
I imagine quite a few.
Sorry for breathing.
No, I'm just saying, I'd imagine quite a few.
Yeah, well, I'm asking.
That's a very, very valid point. Why don't you jump, get a chair and sit next to me?
No, all right. In case I have to disappear to sort plates.
I don't know what to do with all these Sherlocks.
Don't ask Katie, she won't get spending.
That's probably why I'm not doing them, to be honest. I don't need to keep all them. What you could do, if you wouldn't mind, is... Oh, I better not do it now. I was going to say I'll get the parcel ready to send to that lady. But I better not do it on camera in case people see her address, because that wouldn't be fair. I definitely won't do that now. I will do. So when I take her to the post office to cash them in, I'll send her a coin at the same time. That'd be quite handy. Oh, what you could do, so if you want to, start looking at the dates and the 50p's and shields. Magnifying glasses. I just need... I'll tell you what, I'll test everybody out there. So anyone that's watching, which dates on shield should Sue be looking for? I obviously know. I'll tell her in a minute if people answer. What are you doing? I don't need to check the Paddingtons, love.
Oh, that's the shield.
Yeah, you can put him back. It's not these. It's these parts here we need to look at.
Yeah, but
so the shield. That's the shield. So I'm just showing Sue a shield because she doesn't know anything about the 50p. So that's the shield. On the back of this, there's certain dates that you need to look for. I'm hoping that you find some of the certain dates because that would make the hunt well worthwhile. However, they're not intended for circulation, so the chance of you find them are very, very little. You will find one date that's not intended for that is in circulation. However, it's a low mintage. And in the Britannia, you're looking for the year 2000, the 3 years. There's one that's a low mintage year, which is 2008. And then the other 2 that Ian likes, 2002 and 2007.
What's 2001?
So you don't need that one. The shield, I don't think anyone's going to put it on there for us for you to have a look at. The shields that you need, just for people that don't know, is the year 2009, 10, 11, 16,
2004.
and 18. They're the NIFC years. However, you find 2017, we need to keep 2017 as well because that's also a low mintage year.
People have disappeared.
No, they're there. There's just no one commenting.
2001.
Yeah, 2001. I don't want anything to do with that. And then we can bag them up and I'll take them back after we finish the stream.
Very wet outside.
It is raining. It's horrible, isn't it? So what are people's plans for the weekend? I say I'm not.
1997.
Thanks. That was the first one that was put in circulation in the small size.
Was it?
Yeah, there was millions of them put out.
1997.
Yeah, you're going to find lots of them, haven't you, Britannia? Lots of them.
Oh, Britannia.
Yeah, lots and lots and lots of them.
Lots and lots and lots and lots. 1997. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Yeah. 2010.
Do you know, I put somebody a bid on eBay.
What, not replying?
No. I've offered a start. I made an offer on a coin because I really want that coin.
Oh, it's nice that.
And they haven't replied. It's annoying because I've only offered them £2 less than what it is because they're trying to avoid the postage cost.
They haven't got any money, have they?
And they're not replying. And it's because it's ending in, I don't even know when it's ending. But I could just buy it now. But I don't want to pay.
2015.
I want to try and get myself a bit of a deal, but it's just not working for me.
Hi, HMS Belfast. 1990. Do you know these are called 1997?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's because who will be? You
There you go.
Oh, there you go. HMS has put the years that you need to look for the shields.
Oh, right. Okay.
Very nice of them. That's on the screen for you now. Which is pretty cool. And obviously, Britannia's is say you want Ian likes 2007, 2002, 2007, 2008. Other than that, that's pretty
Might
much.
have focused it the right way around.
That's pretty much it.
2005.
So, did anybody? Obviously, I know that I haven't had a very good hunt apart from all those massive pile of Sherlocks. Has anyone done a recent coin hunt? I know that Javi was on before. Have you done a recent one? Have you found anything? I know you found a Kew Gardens recently. Have you found any others or anything else that you are interested in sharing with people or etc.? The hunters say I've had today, the best find was that was this one.
This is a rich shiny one.
That's the best one I found today, which is the only one I think that's pretty much above face value at the minute. It's in that pile. You'll find the 2019 shields will be shiny love. Because they're
Shields?
yeah. Funny that. I'll make these into piles of 20 and then I can cash them in easier. 2, 4, 6,
Good, the week.
8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 19 and a half, 20. So what you need to do is just pile them all up next to that and get the pile the same height, and I can just put them into bags then. That make my life a lot easier, thanks. So I do with you for the £2 coins. So last time we did a £2 coin hunt, I think we had 200 quid worth of £2 coins. Sue did the hunt, obviously with all of you guys watching, or whoever was watching at the time, and she then went to bed and left me to put all the coins away, to take them back to the bank, apart from the
Good like that.
apart from the rare ones that we decided we were going to keep. So that took me a good few minutes after the stream had finished. However, we did manage, because we were taking the technologies at the same time, to try and get the dates. I say it was all right. It just took a little bit of time to do it. So, but now we know which ones we're looking for. Any commemorative, and then in fact 2005 and 2010.
That's
in our
2005.
next. Yeah, that's a Britannia.
Oh, Britannia.
I'm talking about your £2 coins.
The ones I couldn't get today.
Yeah. The nicest one that I've seen that you haven't got is the Fire in London. That looks quite nice.
Yeah.
Lots of people like the Magna Carta. I don't know what that looks
It's
like.
like an ice cream.
Yeah, I like the locomotive. I think the locomotive is quite cute.
Okay, Jack. See you later.
Bye, Jack, going as well. Bye, Jack. Take care. I'm not sure who's on after me, so I apologise. I quite like the World Cup one as well. £2
The
coin.
rugby one.
Yeah, the rugby one. That one. I think that's quite smart.
See, I'm learning.
You are learning. That's good. I'm learning £2 as well, which is nice. But yeah, this one reminds me of Ian. Yeah.
Oh, I want you.
Yeah. See, that's when it is.
Yeah, because it's on the front of, well, not the £2 coin, but the picture's on the front of Coach's history book.
Is it something Kitchener?
I'll be able to show you it if you
I
want.
think it's my kitchen, I think. Do you actually need a magnifying glass to check all these coins? I think you do, because even I can read those coins. If it's 1 and 2p's, I struggled, but these ones didn't. I'm not. Just for those that don't know, when we did the 1 and 2p coin hunt, it was terrible. I couldn't see. I could see the 2p's, but the 1p's was struggling to read them. What are you doing? Yeah, that's not the same one.
Oh, no. Remember, don't do it. You can't remember that one. It's very similar.
Okay.
There is one of that one. It's on over, so history book. I don't know if people do.
Okay. Thanks for that. So yeah, as I say, I forgot what I was saying now. You've made me lose track of where I was up to.
Don't say much.
No, it's my age.
Yeah.
Oh, what's it saying?
2012. You weren't saying that.
I don't want 2012. Thanks. Oh, I forgot what I was saying now, so you made me forget what I was chatting about. I've actually forgotten.
Talking
My mind's gone blank.
Talking about I Want You.
Yeah, I can't remember now.
I don't know.
That's bad, that.
2019. All Hardcastle song that.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to do song titles. I got into trouble for that the other day.
We were all mentioning before on Steve's side.
Oh, maybe I didn't then.
1997.
Someone put a message on saying
about Oasis and all that. But...
Yeah, someone put a message on one of the streams that I was in when you were singing Christmas songs last time and said that something about copyright or something.
Oh, whatever, it's Christmas. Bob Geldof.
I don't like Christmas. I know I'm Scrooge. I think we've lost a couple of years as well.
If you didn't mention the songs people who sang the songs, you wouldn't have a clue what people are going on about. So all this copyright, this is a load of...
Well, it's not, because people have their songs that are put out, and obviously it's their way of earning money. People have made those songs, and they own the right to that song, and then people that rip it off or whatever else, they're losing money, aren't they?
It happens.
It's not. It's called...
It's life.
It's not.
Sorry, it happens.
I agree. Anyway, we're losing people now because they're sick of us arguing.
No, okay. We discussed it.
Okay.
2019.
Yeah, done with 19.
So,
does anybody have any questions about coins? Obviously, please feel free to check out Ian's site. I'm only on for about another hour, so if you can, obviously, please bear with us for the hour. So I was kind of jumped on, volunteered to help out last night, and I've been at work all day, so I haven't got a chance to get the coins. Otherwise, I'll be showing some coins off to you all. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing any auctions and things. However, it gives you all a bit of a break from just having, obviously, auctions and things thrown at you. So I'm hoping, but obviously there may be some later on, I'm not sure. I was talking before about gold and silver proofs with John. As I say, I personally haven't got any. However, I did buy one for somebody the other day for all their help just recently, which Sue and I are both very appreciative of. So we got a silver proof when it was in the Black Friday deal for £30.
Nice,
I don't know. I'd be tempted to get one. I'd be tempted to get one. Get one for Katie. She's not here, is she?
No, she's just heard upstairs.
I'd be tempted to get one for Katie. I would.
Everyone seems to be very quiet.
I know, no one's really chatted in the stream.
Probably because they've been watching Steve and they're bad enough. 2019.
In relation to £2 coins, because I don't know too much about them. I know you're missing loads. And I've got the app that tells me you're missing about 50.
I know.
You're missing absolutely tons
And I
of
could
them.
have had a lot of them. It was that strict security guy.
No, I don't think
Being
you would
on
have done.
time. 2003.
Oh, right. I've just had a message from Ian. So let me just read this out. He's put on. Wow. Okay. I don't know if he's put this on for me or for everybody, but let's have a quick read. Hi, mate. Just to let you know, our Great British Coin Hunt mugs arrived today. 25 of each of the 2 different types that are listed on our website. Not the merchant shop ones that Matt has been doing. Okay. Oh, okay. So Ian said that obviously, Sue's put the link up before in relation to the merchandise. The lovely Matt, of CJ Matt, Coins and More, has been putting up for Ian. Ian's confirmed that he's got 25 of each of the 2 different mugs available on his website. And he's saying if he wants people to get them to sign, if he wants, he'll happily sign each mug.
Oh, that's nice.
We need to.
I got that.
Right, okay. So Ian will sign them, or you can get the whole Great British Coin Hunt team to sign them if you want them. But if you do buy one, you need to put a message in the chat part. So you go through when you go in to make the payment, you can put a message in for those that know when you buy from Ian's site. And if you want them signing, you can say just sign by Ian, or indeed if you want to sign it by all of the team at the Great British Coin Hunt, and he'll happily do that for you. I'm not sure what price they are. It doesn't say on mine. Can you get a link to? Would you know where to find the link for that?
What link?
No, you wouldn't. 50,000 on over the weekend would be. All right, okay. Okay, so pretty much, yeah. Ian's wants me to focus on people possibly buying mugs. So if anyone does want to buy one of Ian's mugs, please feel free to have a look at the website and see if you can get one of his mugs.
Good Christmas present as well.
Yeah, or in fact, it'd be quite good for anyone to, each time you're watching, you can drink from Ian's mug. You can obviously have them signed by any of the staff at the Great British Coin Hunt, or indeed Ian and all the staff, or just Ian. And they're available on his website, so please feel free to go and have a look at those. I think this is one of the lowest streams I've had. I've got 7 people currently watching. I must be more boring than
on a Friday, though.
I must be more boring than usual. Forgive me if I am. I do apologise.
Well, it's tea time.
Let's have a quick look at what else is in here. Yeah, I've read that. I think Ian must be watching.
Hi, Ian, if you're watching.
I think John was definitely watching before, wasn't he? Because he's nipping home now to see which gold and silver coins he's looking for. I just a message about football in the morning. It might be cancelled, but we don't know for definite. Depends on the pitches.
Flooded.
I don't know. It is a bit wet out there, isn't it?
Extremely.
Yeah. I bought a couple of things off Ian's website. So we got a couple of coins for Sue, which are lovely.
You can ask us questions as well. You don't have to all sit quietly in the background.
And if anyone, is there any regular people on that want to jump on, let us know and we'll put the link up. So if Ian wants to join us, or if anybody else wants to join us on the stream, that'll be fine. Just let me know and I'll put the link up again. In actual fact, it's probably still up there from earlier on.
No one in, not them over there.
Yeah, we need to make them the same height, so I can just bag them up easier.
Prince.
Yeah.
Prince Charlie.
We haven't found any. Have you found no 8 or 9s?
Nope.
17s or anything like that?
Nope, not yet.
Ian, if you are watching, I don't know if you're watching or not, I got 23 Sherlocks in this hunt. That's the most Sherlocks I've ever had in one hunt, other than the times that I obviously found the sealed bags of them. Do you need them all, or can I put them back in the bank?
2008.
That is my question. 2008, but it's a shield. It's got to be a Britannia shield, but it's 2008. Hi, Madeline.
Hi, Madeline.
Dean has said that. Can I send a link? Yeah. I will paste it now.
2013.
There we go. We've got a few people jumping in from obviously people who just joined us. Hi, Madeline. Sorry, I have to say hello. And Angela, hi. I'll put the link on in case someone does want to jump on and join us. So I've done a 50p coin hunt, but it wasn't very successful.
No, I couldn't get any £2 coins.
Yeah, we missed £2 coins. But I've found all of them
19
just Sherlock Holmes. I found more Sherlock than Sherlock today. I don't know how I've done that. I found a few of the Paddington at the Tower as well. And the best coin I found today was that one. It's pretty bad that I normally find Olympic coins and things. I just literally found nothing at all today, which is a bit disappointing, really. It's a pity that Sue didn't manage to get her £2 coins, because obviously we'd have, if we had 500 like they'd sent to the banking depot where they send their coins to, that would have been quite a good hunt to go through. You could have all joined us and told us what coins they were, because as you know, we don't know too much about the £2 coins. The ones that we do know are the 50p's, or I know the 50p's. So unfortunately, because of £2, we can interact with you guys more and you can tell us what we want. CJ Boss is joining us. There you go. Ian.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Sue. Hello, everybody.
Hiya.
Well, I saw you put the link up and I couldn't resist it. I'm in the middle of making a cup of tea.
That's all right.
Oh,
What,
I've got a coffee.
Ian, what am I going to do
I'm in
with
the
all
middle
of
of doing
these?
one of my jobs. What can I do for you, Mr. Scott?
What am I doing with all them?
Yeah, I just said in the thing, I'll have all of them, please. I need a couple of hundred.
What, Sherlock?
So, yeah, I need a couple of hundred Sherlock. So
That's fine.
I'll gladly take all of them.
That's the most I've found in one hunt of any coin. That's more than I've ever found a Foxy Bunny in one hunt. Yes. Apart, obviously, I'm talking about normal bank run hunt. Obviously, as you know, I found 250 bags of these previously, but I've never found 23 of one coin.
Ron says hi, Ian.
That is,
says, hey,
that is ridiculous.
Hello, Ron. And that, yes, brilliant. I'll have all of them.
What about Paddington at the Tower? Oh, there's his mugs. He's showing off.
Paddington.
Oh, they're nice.
There's my cup of tea.
You all right?
I'm the first one to have one. And it's on the back as well. So, look, if you go round the back, they've actually done it twice. I thought they only did it on one side, but they've actually done it on both sides. That one says Ian's Bandits.
And how much they listed for, because I haven't been on yet.
If Sue was to go to upgrades, go and click on upgrades, and then if you click on upgrades on the left-hand side, that's where the T-shirts and the mugs are. I haven't got anywhere else to put them. That's why I've put them there for the moment.
Right, okay.
And there's a listing for the mugs, but there's two variations on the mugs. One of them says Ian's Bandits on it, and I don't know what the other one says. I can't remember. I just got one out of the box.
So we'll find it. I'll put a link up now for you, mate. In relation to these, I've got 4.
Here's the box.
I haven't got many. 7
Paddington
at the Towers.
Yeah, I don't need any Paddington. That's the box.
You don't need any Paddington. Right, I'll chuck them back to the bank then. I might keep a couple for me just in case, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right.
That's pretty much all I found. It's pretty pants run, to be honest. Such is life. I like it, Ian. I had like 8 people on. You've jumped on, and we suddenly doubled.
That's why I came on. You just reminded me. That's why I've come on. The reason is because it might be worth your while to end your stream and then restart the stream, because if you go over to Facebook, if you get Sue to nip over to Facebook on the computer, you'll see that even though it says you're live on Facebook, when you click on it, you're not. There's an error while loading, so it's not showing anything on Facebook.
Oh, right, okay.
So you're literally only playing to whoever's on.
There is 4 thumbs up.
You're literally only playing to whoever's on YouTube at the minute. You're not playing to anybody that's on Facebook.
All right, okay, because it's saying there's a tick in the Facebook.
Yeah, but it hasn't gone through for some reason. If Sue brings that up on hers, she'll see that it's showing as an upload error.
That's odd. Yeah. So
one way to fix that
is to restart the stream.
Yeah, just to come off it and then restart it again.
Is that Facebook? There you go. I think it's working now.
Oh, is it? It wasn't when I went on it a minute ago, but well, there you are then. It's working, so there you are.
And there's five thumbs up on Facebook.
Oh, well, brilliant. It came up an error while loading when I went on it. Maybe that was just at the beginning then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
I'm just watching myself now on the screen. That's a bit frightening.
A little bit of product placement.
Okay.
Get it? Product
I like
placement.
it. It's very clever. Sue's trying to find the link for you now, mate, and she'll put it up.
That's it. So there's a list in there, and it's got 2 different things on it for the mugs. One of them says Ian's Bandits, and I'm not sure what the other one says, if anything. But there's 2 there anyway. So if you want any of them over the weekend, anybody buys any of them over the weekend, and they put a message in, we'll all sign them if they want us all to sign them, or whoever they want to sign them, just one person or everybody. Just put a message in to say that, and we'll all do that and send them out.
Okay.
Which will, give them a little bit of a collectible value, because we probably won't get them again. I don't know, but we probably won't get them again. So that'll only be a one-off on these.
I recognise the name Ron M. I'm sure you'll know exactly who Ron M is. I don't know, obviously, about surnames and things.
Hello, Ron. Yeah, I know.
He said, am I doing a hunt? I've obviously gone through my hunt already, because I didn't get very many, unfortunately. He's done a bank run today, and he found a 2010 Shield. That's obviously one of the NIFCs. That's amazing. That's 50 quid there on its own. And he's
50
also
to 75 quid there. I mean, it's 50 quid if you want to sell it fast. 75, 80 quid if you're happy to have it listed and leave it there for a month or so, or 2. But if you want to sell it fast, 50 quid, yeah.
And he's also then put on, he didn't keep his Sherlocks, Ian. Oh, no, he didn't even keep Sherlocks. Now, Ian has said to before he wanted them, and he said he didn't. So I think previously he might have told me he didn't need them, and now obviously you do. He's going to start keeping them as well, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it's just, it's one of those things. Sherlock is not a particularly hard to find coin, as you're all finding out, just like St. Paul's and whatever, what's his name? Thingy, there's some Paddington, whatever. But it's not about whether they're rare sometimes. It's about what happens. Sometimes you get an order come in. I had an order come in for another couple of 100 Sherlocks after I'd sold a load of Sherlocks, and it cleaned me out. So even a really common coin, boom, cleaned out. I mean, many times I've been cleaned out of Boy Scouts. I've often said to people, save the Boy Scouts. A lot of people throw them back because they're a reasonably common coin, 5 or whatever million made of them, or somewhere around that figure. And people throw them back. But Boy Scouts is one that will sell 50 at a time, because the Americans buy it to give their scouts, so that they give them all a 50p with scouts on it. It's like a little 50. They use it like a little medal. It's no good to them as money, but they use it like a little scouts medal over there. They don't really have girl guides, so the girl guides doesn't have the same value as in a sense. Even though it's the same, people put the girl guides and the Boy Scouts with the exact same value and same sort of mintage. The Boy Scouts is more sought after than the girl guides. So thousands of those, literally thousands of Boy Scouts, leave this country every year and go over to America.
That's quite good. Not like handy, I suppose. So if anyone finds a Scout one, they keep those as well, I presume. Obviously, they keep them.
I keep every one.
Fair enough. I think Sue's just put your link up for you now, mate, as well.
If they press on that, it should come up.
Thank you, Sue.
Okay.
Good mugs, these nice, strong mugs. Hold a nice amount of tea. I'm happy. This will be my mug from now on. I've got my name on the mug.
Only thing there is, mate, that's one less to sell.
Well, this is it. Yes, there is one less to sell. But, if they are going to become collectible one day in the future, I want at least one.
Fair point.
My name on it. I want at least one until I break it.
Well, you should have had yours changed.
These will probably be the only ones we get of these, because the ones from the merchandising shop, everything we do on the merchandising shop now, we don't need to hold it in stock. Whereas this kind of stuff, and the first T-shirts we bought with Andy's help, which was a massive amount of help from Andy, but it means that we've got to buy it up front and put it on the shelf, almost like stock. And I can see that becoming a big problem the more and more different merchandising ideas that we come up with. Whereas on that merchandising website, you make less money, but you're not doing anything. We don't have to do any work. We don't post, we don't wrap, we don't pack, we don't deal with the orders or anything. We just get a commission. So we tried to keep the markup less than what other people would necessarily put on it, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
So all of our merchandising will get done through that shop. So we won't do this anymore. So the T-shirts and mugs that we've got here, once they're gone, they're gone.
Got you. So in other words, get them now while they're there.
Well, me, yeah, get them now, because in a way, if you believe in this kind of stuff, it has a collectible value of its own.
And can you use points, or is it just cash?
No, you can use points on them. And the T-shirts, you can use points on them. And the same with the T-shirts. If you wanted us, any of us, me or all of us or whatever, to sign the T-shirts, we've got a load of different colour Sharpie pens, so we can all use different colours. But if you wanted us to sign the T-shirts, then just buy the T-shirts and put a message in to say, you know, can so-and-so sign it, or can it be signed by the team? And that's all you need to do. Just put that in.
Another quick question that people might ask is, how long does it take to get the T-shirt printed? So you just obviously you've got your normal bog standard one in stock that you can send out. But if someone wants something written on it, because didn't you say previously if people want something written on it, they can put a message in and pay a little bit extra for it? Or
for that we would for that we would almost send the order off straight away-ish. So for that, I imagine there's going to be, like, call it a 10-day to 2-week turnaround. Someone has to buy it. What day is it today? Friday. So somebody buys it today. We can't really order it until Monday. It will come to us probably by next weekend, and then we would send it to the customer so they get it the following week.
And does it matter what people want on there? Could they put, because obviously underneath it says Ian's Bandit, doesn't it, from memory on the T-shirt? So for example,
they can put anything they want on there. You know, I mean, someone can put Ian's a Barclays banker on it for all I care. They, you know, if they're paying for it, they can put anything they want on. I don't mind. If they wear it in public, it's still going to say TGBCH, no matter what it says around the top.
Very fair point.
You know? So yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, and obviously if
they
people
can put anything they want on, just pay the extra for it.
And if they've got a mug, you want them to bring it to anywhere, they can advertise and drink from it.
Absolutely. We can't exactly print people's names on the mug because that would be too expensive. But, you know, you can get a Sharpie and put your name on it, and we can sign it as well. So and there's no charge for that. You know, we're not rinsing extra money for signatures and things like that. It's just a little bonus over the weekend, something to push. Anybody that buys one we'll all sign it for free, no problem at all. And, you know, who knows if somebody buys one and just puts it in the cupboard, one day that in itself might have some value.
Fair enough. So the mug itself, when you say it's if you get it signed, I'm just asking questions I'm guessing customers may ask, because obviously being a customer myself, I'm going to
ask what you like. I mean, if anybody's got any questions, now's the time, pump it up.
So in relation to the mugs then, you say Sharpies, because most Sharpies or some Sharpies, obviously you can rub off the print or put nail varnish on it, it takes it off. Yeah. So if someone puts it through a dishwasher, etc., and for some reason the mug loses all the signatures, I'm just saying hypothetically speaking, could the customer then send it back to you and say, can you re-sign it, please?
How do you think like that?
I suppose if you wanted to take it to the nth degree, if somebody, you know, rubbed all the signatures off or whatever and wanted to send it back to us and ask us to re-sign it and send it back to them, we'll do that. Just, I have no problem doing that. Just obviously let us send it back to you in with an order so that it saves a bit on the postage. Because they're not cheap to post. You know, it's going to cost like, I don't know, £3 or something to post one of those. It's not, because of the size, they don't fit through the slot. So if they don't fit through the slot, they go as a parcel, a bigger parcel.
Oh, there you go. Madeline's saying you can buy special pens which are permanent.
Yeah, we need to
I've just seen a message that I'm interested in from Ron, so I'm going to quickly read that one as well. He's found 5 NIFC shields, 3 2011s, 1 10 and 1 9. So obviously he's missing the 16 and 18. However, I'm wondering, has Ron still got all of them or has he sold them? I'm asking them.
Oh, couple. Swap one.
Well,
Yeah, I've been saying for a long
I know my
time.
friend wants one.
They're all out. They're all out there. The 9, the 10, the 11. They're all out there. The 16s will be harder to find because
Thanks, Madeline. I'll go there actually.
they're brand new.
You mean the
No,
18s?
And the 18s, yeah, because they're brand new.
Yeah.
But your 9, 10, and 11, they've gone through the system.
When I first started hunting 50p's, I had a 16, didn't realise its value, didn't take it off the guy, just bought a boring shield. And then I kicked myself a couple of weeks later when I had to spend 25 quid to get one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, all of these coins are out there. All of these coins are out there to find. It just, you know, it's so time consuming and whatever. It's more fun when you're just doing it a little bit and making your own collection and you find one. That's the buzz. It's got to be the buzz. You come across a 50 quid coin, 80 quid coin, and you found it. It's like, wow, brilliant. You know, It becomes less of a buzz when you start doing it as business.
No, I get that.
It just becomes about
saying
zeros then.
Sorry, I was going to say, Madeline's saying you can get special pens and permanent markers from Hobbycraft. Judith's also come back in and she's saying, thank you very much for the parcels. I arrived safely today. And she's really pleased.
Glad you like it. Anybody got their mystery parcels and they've been, you know, must have had some more delivered.
We've received a couple of your coins. Thanks so much for those. The £2 coins that we got for Sue. From the, I keep saying something, it's Wedgwood, isn't it?
Wedgwood, yeah, from the auction. You had a Wedgwood and something else.
Yeah, so we've received those as well, or Sue's received them, which is pretty good.
Warren's organising the auction for Saturday for the gold proof.
Oh, we hit the 5,000.
Well, we're about 90 subscribers away, so I should imagine we'll hit them within the next few days.
That's good. I mentioned it to a few people last night while I was out. To say that we're trying to get up to the 5,000 mark. Hopefully, it'll happen quite soon.
Yeah, I told one of my friends. Probably.
Yeah, and the plan is, so you can start getting the word out. The plan is the auction will start sometime between 12:30 and 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. We're going to do it first.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
Yeah, the reason for doing it first, so everybody knows, is because if we do it last, then you have 3 or 4 people saving and not bidding because they want to bid for the gold one. And then when it's all finished, they've got nothing to spend them on. So the coins that they were saving up to bid in the big auction, they're now keeping. So if we reverse that a bit and we do the gold auction first, then we have a winner of that. That clears out all his coins. And then you've got the people that are bidding against whoever wins. They've now got a load of coins left over that they've saved up they didn't win with. So now let's rinse them out of everybody with auctions for bitsies and pieces. So there's going to be auctions going on Saturday and Sunday to get as many of those coins as possible.
And do we know what auctions those are? Because obviously the customers are going to ask the question, so I might as well ask for them. Do we know what it will be?
We have no idea at the moment. We have no idea. I mean, I might just for something a bit different.
So we'll have to tune in to find out.
Well, I know, yeah, exactly. I mean, I know we're a coin site, but for example, I've been talking to Fran about clearing out a shelf full of DVDs and CDs that we got because we don't use a DVD player anymore. And I'm thinking there's people out there that probably do. Some of them are brand new, sealed, all that. So I thought, well, I might use some of them. I'll have a chat to Fran, see what she says. I might use some of them, you know, something like that. I could even photograph them, send them off to people, whoever's on. So there'll be coins, you know, and whatever else I can think of, there'll be different ideas coming in.
Okay. So Ron M saying that I've missed this message because I was listening to yourself. Sorry, Ian. He's keeping one of each. He's swapped one already, and he's got one 2011 left. 2011 shield, and he is possibly to swap it. So that's interesting. I'm not sure. So because I don't really keep my coins now, I tend to send them to you or to other people. Or to other people that may need.
Have you got one? So what's he got left? An 11?
He's got an 11.
Have you got one?
Me, I've got one. Yeah.
Yeah, you've
It's my
got one.
friend that wants one, but it's fine. I say I'm hoping I'll find one in my change
Yeah.
something. But
I mean,
if
I'll
you're-
gladly do a deal with Ron if he wants to do a deal with it. Otherwise, I'll gladly give. I'll offer anybody 50 quid's worth of points for one of those coins because I want to get them for my mum and my grandchildren and that kind of thing. Well, there's about 10 sets there we're trying to put together.
well, there you go.
You know,
So I'm sure
not
Ron's
worth
still
it.
on. So if he's listening, mate, he may be interested in points or something for it.
So I'll always do a swap of some description for it. I'll swap you an Era Belfast for it if you want to swap value for value. I'll do you one of those for it. I'll do you the Era that I sell at 75 quid for it if you want.
There you go, Ron. So if you're interested in Ian,
And then all you got to do, if you have a think about that, don't have to. I'm not putting you on the spot now. Have a think about it, Ron. If you want to do that or something similar, then and you decide you want to put it in a post and put a note in it. Let me know. Send me a text and say I'm sending it to you, and yes, I'll have this or whatever, and I'll send it to you straight back. So we can do that.
that's fair enough.
Well done, by the way, Sue. Coming on yesterday, all on your lonesome.
Oh, tomorrow. I sat in the car.
I've watched it back.
I was watching. I thought it was great.
She's getting more confident, mate. I know Warren now counts her as a CJ. I still say she's a mod, but whatever.
If you're a mod, Sue, I'm a rocker.
Yeah, so she's getting more like it or getting more used to it. I think it's Sue definitely. If you remember, mate, when we first met, I said to you she takes a mick out of me for collecting 50p's. And now she's turned into one of those people I can take the nick out of because she now collects £2 coins. So swings it roundabouts.
Yeah, brilliant.
So
now all you need is Katie to come along and go, do you know what? I'm getting a bit bored with these. I fancy collecting £5 coins. That's what you need now.
No, I've already got one of them. I just need the one.
Yeah, I found out something today, which I'm chuffed to nuts over, as it happens. I've been trying to put some time into doing my dad's eulogy, and being the eldest, it's up to me to do the eulogy. So, trying to put that together, find out things back, obviously. Of course, that's when you sort of get embarrassed and you start thinking, what? My dad, how did I not ask him this question before? How did we not talk about this before? How do I not know the answer to this question? Things like that. And one of the things I found out today was that my dad's nan, his mum's mum, my dad's nan, which is my great grandmother.
Yeah.
She used to go out with a pram, walking the streets. So great grandmother, this has got to go back to, let's see, in around 2000, my nan was about 80 odd. So she would have been born in the 1920s. She had my dad in 37. So she'd have been born probably in the teens. So her mum would have been born, should we go back 50, 60 years? So she'd have been born around the 1800s-ish, my great-great-grandmother. So that's how long ago we're talking about. And she used to go around the streets with a pram up in the posh end of North London and West London, up Winchmore Hill and Muswell Hill and all around that area, knocking on the doors, doing a rag and bone with a pram. And then she'd walk all the way back to Edmonton, North London, where she would clean the clothes with a scrubbing thing and a mangle or whatever they had in them days. Certainly weren't washing machines. And then sort them and sell them. And I love it. I love that bit of my family history because I'm an old barrow boy. I've markets and car boot sales and I even did a bit of that myself at one point without even knowing that. I went round. Just came the idea one day. I thought, well, I'll go and do rag and bone. I was skint and I didn't have any money and didn't have a job, so I thought I made up these leaflets, hand wrote them, put them through letterboxes, then knocked on the doors a couple of days later. So interesting to find out that I actually come from that kind of a background, which is amazing.
Yeah, following in your family footsteps that you didn't realise that you had.
Yeah, and coming from sort of, you know, that kind of a meagre way of making a living or whatever. I suppose some people would be like embarrassed by that or ashamed by it or anything. And I find out that story and I just absolutely love it. I think that's wonderful.
Fair enough.
You know.
Sorry to interrupt for 1 second. Ron said he'll get back to you in relation to the coin. And he's asked how many did I go through today. I didn't unfortunately get that money from the bank today. I missed the coin run by, yeah, it's a sore subject for Sue. I missed it by literally half an hour. We could have had 500 quid's worth of £2, but we didn't get them because I missed it. And I could have had 750 quid worth of 50p's. Unfortunately, I missed that as well. So I only managed to get what they didn't have like full bags of. So I ended up with like 140 quid's worth. So it's pretty low, really. But,
what we have to keep telling everyone is ask for a £100 bag of 10p's. We have to keep telling everyone to do this. Ask for a £100 bag of 10p's because they will come out. And one of our people will go into a bank at some point. The chances of Madeline walking into a post office tomorrow and getting £100 worth of A to Z's, not very good. The chances of you or Sue walking into the bank and getting £100 worth, not very good. But with all of you, all over the country, continually going into your bank and post office, getting a £100 bag of 10p's, sooner or later, won't be long, one of you is going to come home and they can find that they've got a bag 70% full. Have it right off. Collectively, it's almost guaranteed to happen between one of you. It's just a question of who it is.
I'm still waiting for the day, personally, where one of our, well, I don't know which words to use. Coins, is it coin tuber? That's the word you use, isn't it? I'm waiting for one of the coin tubers, such as Christopher Collects, the gent that comes on here, UK Coin Hunt, Bungle, Lady M, or Andy in his cupboard, or someone, or even better still, Change Checker themselves, finding a Peter Rabbit or a Gruffalo.
Yeah. Yeah, well, sooner or later they've got to. And again, you know, the more of those that we put out, the more it's guaranteed to happen. What are the chances of Change Checker actually coming across a Peter Rabbit or a Gruffalo? Not very much. But what's the chances of Change Checker coming across one of those coins if we've actually put 12 or 20 of them out? Now it's a very good chance.
Yeah.
You know, when there's only 500 or 1,000 coins in the marketplace, there's very few to be found. But if you've got 70,000 various coins in the marketplace that shouldn't be there, now they're easy. It's easy to find one of them. That's the thing.
Of course, the only way to get all of those coins out is by people rebuying or still buying the coin with COA while it's still at the...
Absolutely.
Let's get the
Gruffalo sold. Yeah, let's get the Gruffalo sold so we can pay for the next one. We need to sell the Gruffalo. And here's the thing. We've had 250 people buy into the Gruffalo. So we've got another just under 500 of them to sell. Once they're sold, that's it. There is no more. That's the limited edition gone that can be sold. Doesn't matter it's a coin, whatever the product is. Once the limited edition is gone and it's sold, then that's it. The market takes care of itself. You know, and then, you know, you move on to the next one. So the believability and the increase in value all hinges and depends on being able to sell out. Because if we don't sell out, how can the price go up? If you can still go to the Great British Coin Hunt and buy it for 50 quid, how is the price going to go to 100? It can't, because you can go to TGBCH and buy it for 50 quid. But once TGBCH ain't got none and they're all sold out, now you can't buy it. That's gone, finished. Can't buy it anymore unless someone that's already got one puts it up for sale.
Yeah, forgive me for interrupting again. Madeline just put on that a post office charged £3 per bag or £3 a bag. Marie F said that doesn't seem very fair, and I think a few people are confirming that.
You
Yeah,
can report them for that, Madeline. You can report them for that. If that was me, right, I would. If I was you, for example, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, if I was in your position, knowing what I know, I'd go back into that post office and say, okay, I get what you're saying. Now this can go one or two ways, because I know that you're not allowed to charge me. You cannot charge me. You're not allowed to. The only people that can charge me is Santander Business, and you have to have a business account to be charged by Santander, and you have to have a post office change giving card. Without that change giving card, you can't get the change from the post office. So they swipe the card. It doesn't pay for anything. It's just a swiping card, so that Santander know how much money you've had, and they know how much to charge you, and they would charge you and deduct the money from your bank account, your business bank account. And that is the only way a post office can charge you. A post office cannot individually charge you for the change. It has to be a business transaction. So if that postmaster is charging you, he's being a little bit naughty. And I would be likely to say, this can go one or two ways, mate. Number one, let's just drop the charge and you just let me have some bags now and again. And we'll forget the fact that you just tried to charge me when you're not legally allowed to. Or number two, I'll go down and start making some noise and letting the authorities know that you're charging people for change that you shouldn't be charging. So that's worth having a little chat to that postmaster. At which point he's going to say to you, I guarantee it, he's going to say to you, oh, we made a little mistake. We shouldn't have done that.
Madeline says they're all the same. It comes up on their till all the same. And then Marie's put Ian, that would be a trading standards thing, question mark. Obviously it's a question.
They're not allowed to charge you as a personal customer. End of story. As a personal customer, you can't be charged for getting change. No one can charge you for getting change. Not in the banking and post office industry. They can't charge you. It'd be different if you walked into a private shop and the bloke in the private shop said, yeah, I don't mind handling your change. I'll charge you £10. Well, that's fine. That's a private transaction. But banks, they can't charge you for it.
Well, Madeline's also saying that
if you've got a business account.
Well, apparently they're an independent business and can charge what they like.
Half the people within the industry that work in the industry, half the people that work in the banks and the post offices don't know what's allowed and what's not allowed. And I've had so many arguments with people in banks. As a business customer, here's one. As a business customer, so I walk into the branch when I had a Barclays Bank, and I walk into Barclays Bank in Yeovil, and I say to the girl at the counter, nice and politely, can you let me know, please, how many 50p's and £2 you've got in the vault? Because I'd like to take a load of them. But I can't tell you how much I want. I need to know how many you've got in the vault. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, no, sorry, we can't do that. We can't give you all the change we've got because we might need it for one of our customers. I say, what's that? Business customer? Yeah, we might need it for a business customer. And I go, okay, I am that business customer. I'm a business customer. Therefore, I've got the right to walk into any Barclays Bank anywhere in the country and have whatever they've got in the vault. If you want to save money for another business, that other business must phone you up and place an order. If they've ordered that money, you can't give it to me. If you've got £2,000 worth of 50p's there and that's been ordered by the local chip shop, you can't give me that money. But if you've got £2,000 worth of change there and the local chip shop wants it, but he hasn't ordered it, tough. I'm the customer that's here now and I want it. It's no different to going in and buying a pint of milk off the shelf. It's a product. I'm a business customer. I want what you've got. Thank you. And the times I've been told I can't. And I've therefore just stood there and politely said, okay, that we're now at that point where I'm going to ask you to call the manager because unfortunately we're at a point where I know a little bit more than what you do. So if you'd like to call your manager for me, I'll have that conversation with a manager and then I'll get the change in a minute. And I would go and have a conversation with the manager and sit down with the manager. And I haven't even had to explain, because the moment I say to that manager, that customer that everybody's always talking about, oh, we can't give you that change in case one of our business customers wants it. I am that business customer and I want it. And if it's there, I want whatever you've got available. I'll clean you out. I want it. And the manager would say, you're absolutely right. You're correct. You can do that. And I will go and tell the staff and remind them. It's only because they don't know. You know, as a business customer, if you've got a business account, you can walk into the bank. Yes, they prefer you to order it. Of course they do. But you are within your rights to walk in and say, how much have you got in the vault? I want to take all of it. And some people get all stroppy and they don't want to tell you what's in the vault. Oh, we can't tell you what's in the vault in case we get robbed, or, you know, you might be an armed robber. It's not a hard question. How many £2 have you got in the vault? 2 grand's worth, 3 grand's worth? What is there that isn't ordered? That's all I want to know. You want to know your personal business. Can we add signatures to orders for mugs already made? Someone just asked.
Okay.
That's a very good one. Yes, if you want to. I don't see any reason why not. How do we do it? Send an email. Tell people that they can send an email to tgbch@outlook.com, where John or Logan will see it on Monday, Tuesday. I'll delay sending out mugs for a couple of days so that we can wait for the emails or wait for them to be able to get to the email that you've sent in asking for your mug to be signed by whoever or all of us or whatever. So yeah, I'll just delay sending them out by a couple of days, and then if anybody's already bought one and you want it signed, just send an email in and we'll do it. No charge. So yeah, it's really important. Don't let them tell you what to do. Rules are rules, law's law, rules are rules. And if you've got a business account, they can't stop you. And if you haven't got a business account, they can't charge you.
I think Ron, he said something about stopping doing 10p's now because all he keeps finding his 2016s. He's also said he didn't get charged to get coins, not from the post office, and it's still in 18 months free period from his business account.
Yeah, don't be fooled by that. You know, let's just stop there. Right there on that point there is a very clear distinction, right? This business about getting 18 months and 2 years free banking with a business account. Don't be going out there thinking that you can open up a business account and get 2 years or 18 months or a year's worth of free change getting. It ain't going to happen. What you get free for that 18 months or 2 years, you check the small print, and I absolutely assure you that what you'll get free is you'll get free your business banking, what used to be. So, you know, that means that when you're paying a business check-in, they're not going to charge you 60p for it. And when you pay out a standing order, they're not going to charge you £1 for it or whatever, right? That's what that means. When it comes to change getting, charging you the percentage on the money that you want to get, that's a different set of charges, and that's not covered. It's not covered by your free banking. And it's really important you understand that, because at one point, we were paying Barclays Bank £1,200 a month. £1,200 a month. And that was the commission for the charges for the change. Like you said about being charged £3 for a bag of 10p's. £1,200 a month we was paying Barclays Bank just for the change that we were going through and sorting. So it's important that you know that stuff, really. Especially if you're going to look at going down and doing change getting regularly, because there's ways of doing it that's going to cost you such a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm quite lucky in my post office, as you know. He's known Sue for years, so he gives us his change. It's the problem I'm having. My bank's all right. Say if I go on the right day, like I could have gone this morning, I could have got quite a lot. I just went on the wrong day. I should have gone yesterday.
Could you do me?
Which is a bit annoying. But unfortunately, they change the dates that they do collections, and they do that obviously to make sure that no one can reach the bank. Yeah. Makes sense. Forgive me, I'm checking the dates on these shields and things.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Yeah, so it's quite important. I mean, it works out to, I think it was £4 for a bag of £2 coins. £500 bag of £2 coins. By the time he took the VAT on the charges and everything into account, I think it worked out just under £4 a bag. Now, that don't sound like a lot, £4 a bag for £500 of coins, but that's only 250 coins. And you're paying £4 whether you find something or not. And we would go through sometimes 20 grand's worth of £2 coins in a day. So imagine the charges were horrendous. And sometimes you can open up a whole £500 bag and not even find one coin. You can open it up and not find a coin. Or even if you do find one coin, you find one decent coin, like, I don't know, King James Bible, and you think, yay. But that's just cost you £6. It's cost you £2 for the coin. It's cost you £4 in commission to buy the bag of coins, and you've only found one, the King James Bible. So that's now cost you £6 plus the half an hour it's taken to go and search through the bag.
Ron's just put that he gets £3,000 a week and he's never been charged yet.
You're a lucky boy, Ron. You're a lucky boy, but that is going to stop like a wall. It's just going to go poof. You know. So if you're doing £3 grand a week, you're really, really lucky. Because if somebody said to me, I think I can get £3 grand a week, I'd go, well, don't push it. You know, because the more you push it, the more they've got to order, and the more they've got to order, the more work they're doing that they get the ump doing. They really do get the ump in the banks and the post offices with all the change that people order coming in, going out for people sorting coins, and they're not getting paid for it. That's why they don't get paid for it, because they can't charge a personal customer. And unless you turn it into a business account, they won't get paid. That's why they don't like doing it. And they're stopping it. NatWest now have got a thing going through all of their branches where the most you can go in is and get 5 bags, which is 5 small bags. So 5 bags of 50p's is £50 worth. What I miss?
The reason why we're laughing, I've just been up to Katie to check his sugars, and I mentioned the mugs to her. And she says to me, well, who do I have on it? And it's like, well, that's entirely up to you. And she said, well, I could have CJ Scott, and then I could have CJC. She says, well, what about Ian?
I can write anything you want on it. I can write a little message on it if somebody wants.
You made me laugh.
You have to get one for Katie with CJ Scott and CJ. Well, I'll write that on it for you. And then we'll put Ian on it as well.
Don't look at me like that.
I think you'd have to put the Ian bit underneath with the signature. Is there room? Oh, it's blank under the bottom of it. I've just noticed that.
Yeah, well, we'll find it. Look, there's
Yeah.
that bit in the middle, and there's that bit that side.
And underneath it's totally blank.
Eh?
Underneath it's blank.
What you could do, you could put
underneath it's blank.
And you and Ian on the other side.
There's nothing on the underneath.
There's loads of room.
So you could put a massive signature of Ian there in the middle at the bottom.
Yeah, I could put loads of signatures on here.
Put me on the underneath, don't put you and Ian.
There's room for all of us. See? So get your orders in. One-off opportunity. Product placement.
And people can use points and cash.
Use your points, use your cash.
Mm.
We don't mind cash. We don't mind points. We prefer the cash, but we don't mind points on this. So use your points. And get one and use it in your videos. Do a bit of product placement for us.
How many, out of curiosity, how many, have you sold any up to now? Do you know?
We have sold some, but I have no idea. I have no idea on amounts.
Madeline just asked if I was trying to get your tea spilt all over you. I wasn't, no, but I didn't think of that when I was
That would be Katie. In fairness, that is Katie's fault for asking as well.
I think
gallons of it.
I think Lou's just jumped on as well, and she's put she's put a thing on up, signing mugs.
You got that bit.
We need to get them. Katie's not.
You got that bit, and then you got that bit round there, and then you got. We turn the cup round the other way. We got that bit round there, and then you got all round the top of the rim underneath. Loads of room. And you can lifetime's worth of signatures. How about that? Because as Scott says, when they rub off, all you got to do is send it back to us. I mean, I bet, pardon me, I bet Boris Johnson wouldn't do that, would he?
Oh,
I bet Mick Jagger wouldn't do that, would he? Oh, I'll sign your cup for you. And if it ever comes off, you send it back to me and I'll re-sign it again.
Yeah, oh, he won't do that.
See, only Scott would think of something like that.
I know, I'm sorry. It's
Only someone as lovely as Scott would think of something like that.
You should try living with him here. He's a nightmare.
Oh, I can believe it, Sue. He thinks of people to the nth degree. The nth degree. Even to a point of an auction. He's sitting there thinking, oh, yeah, but maybe they might want it more than I do. Oh, I wonder what their personal circumstances are.
Doing that.
I wonder if the bloke's got half a leg. Oh, I wonder if they've got an arm chopped off. Oh, maybe they need it more than I do. Oh, I wonder if they're old. And, you know.
You're talking from experience there because you watched me do that.
I sat and watched him do it.
Yeah, there was a Peter Rabbit from memory that someone was.
You can't do that this time because I'm coming.
Yeah, there was a Peter Rabbit for sale, wasn't there, on eBay? I just thought he'd sold out of them, and it was
bid up to a certain amount. And
I bid up to a certain amount. I think I went up to. I can't remember the amount I went to, but the person ended up winning it for. And they put a bid in, and there was still like a minute left. And I said to him, should I bid for it and should I get it? And he's like, yeah, if you want it. And I felt tight, and I left it, didn't I? Because I already had one in there.
Bad and you let them win it. I wouldn't have. If I won it, I'd have. If I got more money than them, then I'll have it.
Yeah, too right. I'm like that. He's not. Ron,
absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with being a nice person, Scott. Yeah, but there's being nice and there's being soft. And Scott's too soft.
Oh, he's soft and he's nice, but he's lovely with it. But he's a little bit too soft.
He's horrible to me.
Well, see, I thought about that, right? Now, I've come away with mixed feelings over this, Sue, because when I was there, I was absolutely determined. I even looked at him and said, mate, I've got to do something about this. Can't have you like this. I'm going to have to harden you up a little bit. We're going to have to change your attitude a little bit. And then I came away and I came home. And I was talking to Fran about it one night, and it got me to thinking. And yeah, I did. And I thought to myself, do you know what? That's just really a lovely way to be. Why even try and take that away from somebody? What a lovely way to be. You don't meet people like that. It's true though. You don't meet people like that every day of the week. You don't meet people like that.
That's true. You know.
Louise is talking about soft-boiled eggs now.
Yeah, so I was thinking, well, you know, why would I want to knock that out of him and harden him up to a degree? For what purpose? You know, he's all right as he is, and there's nothing wrong with being a little bit soft and thinking of people sometimes to the nth degree. It's lovely. I think there should be more people like Scott in the world.
I can't get any bit
less people like me.
No, that is true.
Less people like me, more people like Scott.
What's that?
Maybe I'm a bit too soft.
Soft-boiled egg, laugh out loud. Send Scott to live with Ian for a week.
That'd toughen me up.
Oh yeah. No, see, we can't have that. Scott would come home to you a different man, Sue. You wouldn't want that. It'd be all right for like the first week or so. It'd be all right for the first week or so. You go, oh, this is a nice change. But then after a week or so, you think, yeah, I miss my old Scott though. You know, I miss my lovable old Scott.
I don't know. When I married him, he had a six-pack. That's soon gone.
I've now got a barrel. There's more to love.
His six-pack completely went.
Yeah.
What did your mum say? It was contentment.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
I call it kebab and curry myself, but whatever.
There's a few quid in there. There is.
A fair few quid in mine, I'm telling you.
A fair few quid safely deposited in there.
Saying that, I'm not making excuses around, but I have got a massive lump that needs removing.
Yeah, you need to chase that.
Okay.
Not the
what lump?
Insulin lump.
It's an insulin lump where he injects in the same place all the time.
Not that I've done there for 2 years.
Do you have to inject in the same place?
No, I don't. I haven't done it for 2 years in that spot, and the lump's massive. And I went to the doctor to try and get it removed, and they said it's cosmetic surgery.
All right then, I've got a question.
So,
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Haiti hasn't injected in her stomach for 2 years.
I know.
Her lumps have gone down.
I know.
So what's your excuse?
I'm fat.
Yeah, you need to. I mean, to a degree, you're lumbered with what the doctors say, but it needs checking.
Yeah, it's been affecting me a little bit lately as well. But
your age goes against your love, doesn't it?
I'm on about having this extra fat lump on my tummy.
Well, if you've got to have a bit of cosmetic surgery to cut it off, then that's what you'll have to do. You can't whine about not having enough money to do it. You've only got to sell a few 50p's, and then that's covered.
Yeah, but we'll see. It might drain away. It's been 2 years and it hasn't gone anywhere yet. We shall see.
No, I think that's everything.
Nag him stupid over that, Sue. Nag him absolutely stupid.
Oh,
If I hadn't have gone in,
I'd
have died. If I hadn't have listened to Fran, I'd have died. I wouldn't be here.
This won't kill me. It's just it looks.
Yeah, but you never know.
I don't like going swimming because you can see the lump.
Things ain't supposed to be there. You don't know what can happen in the future. You know what I mean?
Well, the doctor says it's safe.
Now I'm just switching off the video bit like that. Right?
Okay.
I don't know how to make that. Oh, can I make that a photo?
If the doctor thinks it's safe.
You don't know how to make it a photo?
Oh, I do. I got it.
Yeah, but
I got it.
It's safe. Why have they referred you?
Because I know I don't like it because it's affecting my head. Because I don't like looking at it.
Affecting your head?
Yeah, I know. It's odd.
You need to
I get fed up when people call me fat, and some of the fat isn't my fault.
You're cuddly.
But it's called life. Yes, love. It's called Jeremy Fisher. It's a commemorative coin. No. I found one 2017 shield. Not very good, really. It's a pity it wasn't like Ron found before. But yeah, no, it's a 17 shield. I'm gutted that you didn't get that 500 quid worth for £2. That would have been nice to look through that. We'll have to try the bank tomorrow, see if the other bank tomorrow, see if you can get some more from them. That'd be quite nice. The other Santander branch. Yeah, see if we can get some £2 from them.
Oh, that's nice.
Do a hunt.
Oh.
Others.
Were you near that before, no?
Yeah, that's absolutely rubbish. I've got one shield.
We'll have to get Katie.
Ian, if you're still there and you can hear us, people are asking who's that in the picture.
It's himself and his dad, I think.
17 shield.
Snobby, your camera's down.
I need to ask Ian which coins he likes as well. Or which ones he would like out of this pile.
From this,
I don't know.
if you get Katie involved.
I wouldn't have to get a Katie and Ollie in like. We shall see. Oh, here we go. Oh, Ian's gone. He's dropped off.
Bella.
Got my cat on my head.
Belle, meet everybody on Coin Hunt.
So.
Camera shy.
Camera shy. She's about to scratch my head.
The hell?
Ian's run off. Oops. He said oops. Does that mean I need to put the link back up again? Let's put it back on. Lou, why don't you join me? I've never met. I know you've been on the camera once. I've never had you on the camera. I've never even seen you on the camera. So that'd be interesting. I'm going to get a message now saying, no way.
She's going live next week, aren't you, Lou?
I think, do you know, I've got 5 minutes till my time's up. I don't know who's next.
See, I don't mind going on, but my problem is...
If you have to run off with Kate.
I don't know. I don't know all the links.
You can't do that
anyway.
Also,
it's the auctions, but also it's Katie.
Yeah, I know, you just said that. What's that cat staring at?
Me. Would you want to go on?
No, don't pick her up.
Come here then. Oh,
Sue's got a thing about showing off our cats at the minute. She doesn't want picking up, Sue. My next today's Scott will be a 2010 Showed Olympic Shooting Olympics of Taekwondo and a very dirty puddle duck. £2 of Commonwealth and 2015 WW1 World War One. Fantastic. But last week he found a queue. Oh, even better. Okay, Ron, don't rub it in. Ron, have you got videos to watch, or do you do coin hunts? The cat said, "Go away, meow." Yeah, she definitely did.
Something's wrong with her. What's the matter?
Ah, Lou's getting a new laptop on Monday. She's jumping on Monday.
What are you doing? She's flirting. Yeah, I know.
The cat's flirting. Lou, oh, hold on. CJ Bossman's back. You're back again, mate.
Hello, can you hear me this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, last time. I put the photograph on to try and do it this way, and it cut the volume. I couldn't hear you, and you couldn't hear me.
Ah, people are asking in the background, who's the people in the picture?
They got it right. That's me and my dad. That's when. Well, I must have been about 7 or 8 there, so that would be around 1970, 69. My dad being a bit of a teddy boy in 1969.
Yeah, my dad used to have a haircut like that. He's now bald like me.
And he had his sideburns all through his life, all the way up to the end.
Did he?
Yeah, he never got rid of his sideburns. Most teddy boys, most people that went for the sideburns back in the 60s and 70s grew out of it. My dad never did. He had his sideburns all his life.
Ah, people are saying it's a lovely photo. Judith's saying it's lovely. Lou's saying it's lovely.
It is. It's one that got sent to me yesterday.
Ron's the same as me. He does coin hunts like I do, but he doesn't record them. Although I've now got the tripod, I technically should record them. And we have been doing Sues, as you know.
Yeah.
Every single £2 coin hunt we've done has been on camera for the Great British Coin Hunt. And why are we doing that, Ian?
Yeah.
To teach other people that are novices about the coin, because we don't know anything about the £2 ourselves.
Absolutely, and it works. It works too, because as you find it out, everybody learns together. It's great.
Can I just ask, Ian, Benjamin Bunny, you don't want him, do you?
No.
Taylor Peter Rabbit, you don't want him either, do you?
No.
Christopher Ironside?
Yes.
Libraries?
Yes.
Dictionary?
It sounds like Blockbuster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeremy Fisher?
Yes.
Paddington at the Tower?
I don't want any Paddingtons.
Okay, so put all my Paddingtons back in the bank.
Nearly.
I think he passes that pig for a sec too.
Who?
Katie's pig. The Olympic swimmer.
Yes. All the Olympics, don't matter what they are.
No, I didn't mean the Olympics. Sorry, I meant Team GB. Sorry, I was getting myself confused.
Oh, Team GB. It will be wanted next year, but I have got so many of them. See, so I'll say yes for the moment.
Right. Okay, and that's that. I need that for someone else. Not that one. The big duck. The rabbit.
It's a rabbit, not
that
a
one
duck.
too. I'm just going to get Katie's money box out here and check the ones that I've got up to now. There's a load of Britannias, and I'll do it soon. It's noisy. I'll turn it off. Britannias and Shields in here that are 8s and 17s.
Yeah, that's what I need right now, isn't it? That's what I need right now. Live on a live TV, on live, robbing some poor little defenceless kid's money box that's upstairs in bed. Yeah, great.
Hold on a minute. No, that's not the case at all. And you know that's not the case at all. I stored them in Katie's money box. They're mine. It's just I stored them in the box.
I know, but it looks like I'm raiding your daughter's money box. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm telling everybody that you're not. I got this money box, for those that don't know, because Katie likes Peter Rabbit. So I use it myself to store my change in. Because Katie never has any change. Second Katie gets money, she spends it. As all little girls do, the age of 11 and 12. 12. And it's on rubbish things such as pencils and pens and pencil cases and hair bows and other things that little girls spend their money on.
Signal crackling.
So Ian's not robbing Katie's money box, people. Don't worry.
That's all right.
My points. You still there, Ian?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm just chuffing in the background once I finish my chuff. I like that idea. It's good. You can still communicate and have a smoke.
Unfortunately, Scott, that's not the way history will see it. Okay. Well, it's true. I put the coins in it. Madeline's saying it could be worse. Judith's laughing. Oh, well. I honestly thought the coins in there. I can't believe how many Charlottes I got today, Ian. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. That was quite a few, wasn't it? That'll help me out a bit because I need about 200.
23 of them. I think I've got some more in the pig.
The
Rabbit. You know why I call it a pig, don't you?
It's not pink.
No, but you know why I call it a pig, don't you?
What?
Because when I was a kid, does anyone out there remember this? When I was a kid, I used to have the Nat West pigs.
Hi, Paul.
I used to have Nat West pigs when I was a kid.
That set of Nat West pigs is worth something in the region of about 1,500 to $2,000 now.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've got the full set. So's my brother.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look after them. They're worth a lot of money.
The only problem is, Ian, there was one that was bought out after the original ones were bought out. I can't remember its name. And it was like a cousin. But obviously I couldn't get that one because I was too old to open up a kid's bank account at the time. And my two kids weren't even here. Folks.
I used to have a blue
Can you
Nat West
possibly
pig.
pick that coin up for me?
I used to have the plastic blue one.
I remember dealing in them a little bit, only a little bit. And they were worth a lot of money 20 years ago. So
Well, I've got the full set.
I would guess that, like, just guessing plucking a figure out the air, that you'd be looking about $2,000. But if you ever said you was going to sell it, for example, I'd be going, check it out, make sure, because it might be worth more. But they're worth around that 1,500, $2,000 for a set in really good condition.
Louise is saying she's still got her pigs. To be honest with you, Ian, mate, I wouldn't sell them. I keep them, but they're in storage at the minute. When I say in storage, basically they're in a cardboard box somewhere in the house, and I just don't know where I put them.
Yeah, see, what good are they in there? Get them out and put them in a cabinet. Yeah,
but if I put them in a cabinet, they might get broken, or people might see them and want to rob them.
Do you always look like that?
Yeah, I know.
You always think like that?
Yeah. I'll find it in a minute, so. I take it you don't need the people.
Yeah, better take all them decorations off the tree, eh? Better put all that Christmas stuff away because it's all alight and it's all glowing, it's all sparkling. Someone might see that through the window walking past. They might think, let me go in and rob that man because he's got some, where do you want to draw the line on that?
Yeah, I get that.
I better not go out in my leather coat anymore. Somebody might come up to me and steal it off me. I mean, I better get rid of my car. Someone might steal my car. I better buy an old banger.
I'd like to see.
What was I said to you earlier on? Oh, yeah. Well, no, I won't say that because it ain't appropriate in the same context. But you get my drift.
Joe Madeline's just having a laugh, saying, "Scott, you mean now rob the pigs and leave the coins?" Guys, someone robbed my coins and pigs. Then yeah. The people at. From last year, Ian, do you need that one?
No.
Didn't think you would.
No, far too many of them.
I had a feeling you did have. I've got quite a few of them in this pig, so I can take them out. I'm gonna have to shake it, so I can't shake it yet because if I do it,
don't shake it, you might break it.
No, if I do it now, it's going to make an awful racket and it'll make people go deaf. So I better not do that. So
yeah, you don't want to do that.
I haven't got many Olympics in here now. I said
you ain't been working on it. And you ain't looked for enough coins then.
Well, it's because
you want to get a shifty on.
No, it's because I've been helping other people as well.
Bad workman always blames his tools, eh, Sue?
Oh, you're there. You're back again. No, I have. I've got particular. Like, for example, this coin here. I've promised it to a lady called Lisa. Who took my number off it. So I'm sending that one to Lisa. And I've sent a load to another CJ. Yeah, I'm not going to say who it is. It's not fair on them. They want to tell people, that's up to them. But I sent some to another CJ because I promised them I would. You know, so I always try and help people if I can. And then obviously your priority. But if I've got someone that says I really need that and I feel I'll give it to them.
Yeah, that's what you need to do is advertise that. So now you get a flurry of people coming in going, oh, Scott, I really need that.
You know, I'm learning
the next 2
now
weeks sending out these free coins. Yeah,
no, I'm learning from you now. No more.
Yeah.
Madeline's just asked, why do some Olympic coins get stained and dark?
It's because of where they've been left a lot. You know, so wherever the coins are hanging about, if they're in sunlight or anything like that, they'll end up getting stained. You'll often find coins with like a line across them. Half the coin is stained and half of it isn't. And it's only because of the way it's been left. It's probably been left on someone's shelf for ages and the way the sunlight's come through the window sort of thing. You know, that kind of stuff. All sorts of reasons. Oil, you know, garage mechanics, you name it.
Ron, I've missed a question from Ron as well, which I apologise. He's Ian, whilst you're on, mate, is there any news or update on you getting Wallace and Gromit?
Yeah, no, I think I can safely say at this stage, what with everything that's going on, no. Go and buy, you know, the Wallace and Gromit, Snowman, Paddington, etc. All the ones that I've not been able to supply in that sense, which would be, what is it? The 2 Paddingtons, the Wallace and Gromit, and I didn't bother selling the Snowman. So any of those coins, you're better off getting it from, you're better off getting it from the mint. No one can get it for you cheaper than what they can at the minute, especially when you use these vouchers that people have been pumping up, getting them for $5 each and all that kind of thing. Can't compete with that, so no, we ain't gonna bother. I've pretty much made my mind up on that, even though I haven't come out and said I've made my mind up. But now you've put me on the spot while I'm on. Yeah, I've made my mind up, Ron. I'm not going to. Too much aggravation, and I've got too much on at the minute to even want to go down that road of aggravation. So we'll look at that again in the new year. See what happens over Christmas. See what happens in the new year, and we'll come back to that. I have got other package coin, but I just ain't putting them all on. Not at the minute. I need to keep a lot of the package coin of what I've got for the COAs. It would be stupid me selling them now and then selling them too cheaply and then having to go out and buy them and risk paying more for them because I can't get them from my suppliers anymore. So yeah, so you could say that's where we are on that.
Forgive me, and you did say you wanted the Shield 17 and Britannia 8, didn't you?
Yep. Yeah, we want them.
What about Heroic Acts?
What about what, sorry?
Heroic Act.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll take those 2.
I've managed to get all the coins out. I had myself on mute while you were chatting.
Oh, yeah.
Deafen people by hunting around it, the muddy money box. Okay. I was going to call it a pig then. I was going to get in trouble again by Sue. Peter Rabbit 16.
A rabbit back. Yeah, definitely the 16. We want them.
You do realise now that I'm saying the ones I'm sending to you, and I'm going to put all the rest back in the bank, people will know that they can't ask me for coins because I won't have any left.
Yeah, exactly.
The Shield, they're not medals.
You know what? Yeah, we'll have. You know, yeah, the other one. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The other thing that might be worth your while is if you can be bothered with it. Is say you do a coin hunt like you've done today.
Yeah.
2 minutes. Yeah, literally. I have to go in 2 minutes. So when you're doing a coin hunt like you're doing today,
yeah,
and then you've got all the commemoratives left over that like you're not putting aside for me, but you're going to now take them to the bank. So that'll include
Yeah.
the Bow and Paddington and whatever, right? Is you could then say, right, I've got, 18 quid's worth of Paddingtons here. I've got 5 quid's worth of heroic acts, whatever. Total value, face value, 23 quid. And then auction them off. Make sure you've got enough of the postage, make it worth your while sticking them in a box and then not putting them back to the bank because somebody out there might want them.
See,
even though I don't.
You know what I'm like? I can't bring myself to do it. I've never been in it to make money. I never am.
Not
and I
about
never
making
will
money as such. You just got to cover like your costs. Save you bother taking it back to the bank. If you've got 23 quid's worth of, even though they're easy to find, commemoratives, and someone's prepared to give you 30 quid, that's enough to like make it worth your while to put it in a box and send it to them. Just a thought.
You don't need St. Paul's, do you, from memory?
Are we talking about a £2 coin?
No, Paddington.
Paddington, no. Nice.
Before you
right, I'm going to have to go and have my din-dins now, unless anyone's got another question for me before I go.
Well, I've got one more quick one.
Go on,
what about territories coin?
Yeah, all the territories.
Right, okay. So that one, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, all the territories.
And then very, very quickly, because I'm due off as well, do you know who's on after me?
I haven't got a clue. They're going to become quite sought after, the territories.
Or are they?
Yeah, now that they've stopped making them, it'll fall like a line of dominoes. The first one has already come forward and said, who is it, Guernsey or Jersey, that have said they're not going to make them. Then the other one will follow suit. And you can almost guarantee the Falkland Islands will eventually follow suit. And the last one to go, in my opinion, humble opinion, will be the Isle of Man. Because I think the Isle of Man is the biggest out of all the islands for their own currency. They have more. I've got more Isle of Man, and I've come across more Isle of Man than I have any other currency, currency for the islands of every denomination. So I think the Isle of Man will be the last one to go. Whether that will go in a year or two, but it will be the last one to go. The islands will go first, then Falklands, and then and anywhere else that still mints under our monarch, they'll all go.
I have got quite a few £2 coins that are duplicates, but I'm keeping hold of them for now, mate. And the reason being is some people are quite happy to swap. And
that's what you want to do.
If I can swap some for Susie, I will do.
Yeah, keep hold of them and do a swap for Sue so you can get all the ones that she needs.
However, I have got 2 St. Paul's.
Okay.
Do you need
them? Well, because I'm getting them off you at face value, then there's no point me saying no to them. Do you know what I mean? Because I can, if I'm buying it at face value, as it sense, then I can just off it back to the bank.
Okay, another one I've got quite a few of is the slave trade, is it?
Yeah.
Do you want them as well?
Again, it falls into the same category, really.
Okay.
If it's costing me face value and it's only the postage I'm considering, then it doesn't matter, because if I do need to, if I get too many, I can put some back to the bank.
What's that one?
That one is Charles Dickens, isn't it?
I've got quite a few of him. Do you want a few of him?
2013.
I got 3 of him.
Have you? What have you got?
Well, Sue's got 3 of him.
I'll probably say is yes to all the commemoratives for the moment.
Okay.
That'll make it easier for you.
I said there's a couple in I'm definitely going to keep, because I know that one of them in particular was sent to me by somebody, and I don't want to obviously give that one away because I got given it, so I'll keep that one.
Well, that's the other thing you can do. You could say, for example, supposing Sue's looking for a King James Bible, you can say to people, look, these are the ones I've got left over. I've got a St. Paul's here. I've got a Slavery. I've got a Kitchener, whatever. Would anybody like to swap? I want a King James Bible. Somebody out there might go, tell you what, send me them 3 coins and I'll send you a King James Bible.
Right, fair enough.
Or send me them 2 coins and I'll send you a King James Bible.
Ron's asked what £2 coins I need, and I honestly don't have a clue. I don't know. Obviously, I know the main ones that we need, but Yeah,
She's only just started collecting them, so
yeah, Sue has only. Literally, we have. I know I've got a Florence Nightingale, and that's a spare, but I'll keep that because I think that's quite. I don't know if it's sought
you'll
after.
find most of what you need in the first couple of hunts, and then you'll start to get a bit more specialist. You'll start to look out then for
the ones that I just said I'll send you is it because I know they're quite common because of the amount I've got of them.
Yeah.
Whereas these particular ones that are left in my hand, I know that I haven't got very many of them, so they're not common. So I'll be keeping these ones. There's only 4 of them because I've only got 4 of them. I mean,
the advice for Sue on that is to do the same as what Lady M and Bungle do with their £2 coins. Is even the ones that you find that are really common is now what you're looking for every time is a better one. So you've got like for example, you've got the Slavery or Marconi Wireless, not particularly hard to find, quite common, but what is hard to find is a nice spanking shiny one.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
So all the time you're trying to just better the collection and find a shinier one of each coin.
I did that with my 50p's, and I ended up getting quite a few that literally look like they were uncirculated. So that's why my coin album looks really, really nice, and the kids' ones don't look as nice because of the fact that I haven't been doing it with theirs, but I have with my one. Thought I'd do it with mine first. But yeah, she's got quite a few. I don't know which one she's missing, but there's quite a few that are missing. But I'm sure that we can give a list or find a list of the next one. And again,
yeah, absolutely.
But I think Dean said he's got a few that I could possibly swap with him as well. So that'd be quite interesting. So I'm sure there's people out there that will be happy to swap and trade. So it's just which ones, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I honestly haven't got a clue. I know that obviously we need the Commonwealth ones now because of the fact that I've had them all apart from England. I've even had the rare one and given it away. Person ripped my hand off for £2 and I now know why.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But you learn, don't you?
You do, you learn. Right,
I better let you go because Fran will kill me otherwise.
Yeah, absolutely. No one else.
I wouldn't kill you, Scott. You're far too lovely.
See,
oh, thanks, Fran.
see what I mean? I won't kill you, Scott. You're far too lovely. I don't get that.
Kill Ian at some point.
I know Scott's lovely. I know that, but I don't get that.
Oh,
Know
love
what I
you,
mean?
baby.
Oh,
You know that Sue's coming now, don't you?
what to the mint?
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you going to try and sort a sitter out and bring the lovely Fran?
I'm already.
Oh no, Fran can't go because she's already booked to go. We arranged it so that she would go away that weekend and take Casper with her, and she's going into the New Forest, so she's not too far away. Forest of Dean is where she's going.
That's why I meant a babysitter for Casper, because I know you won't ever leave him.
She's going to the Forest of Dean for the weekend, so I'm all on my own.
Well,
and Fran's relying on you to keep me out of trouble.
Well, you know that Sue's there as well now, and she's going to be doing some of the driving, so I can't guarantee anything now.
Excellent.
Yeah, don't worry, it's fine.
No, don't.
Yeah. Right, I'm off.
I'll speak to you in a bit. I think I'm leaving as well now. We're only over half an hour.
How are we?
Yeah, it's gone 7. I was only on till 7. I don't know who was on after me. I haven't got a clue.
Oh, I see.
I've not had a message saying that someone's on. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's happening, but we'll find out.
All right, then. Thank you very much indeed, everybody.
I'll take care. Thanks for joining us, Ian. See you in a bit.
And I'll catch you later.
Yeah, you will.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
As I say, so I'm not sure who's on. I think it's coming back to me now. There was a message earlier on the person that's following. Something's come up. They can't do it. So I'll stay for a little bit longer. But I'm not sure how much longer. So we just catch up in some of the streams. Javid's just started collecting £2 coins. That's cool. He said if they get doubles, I will mention here also, so we know we can all swap for face value. That's cool. I'm more than happy to swap with people with face value if I've got the. But again, I've been silly in the past. I've had some of the rare ones and didn't realise how rare they were and did swap them or just give them to people. I'm not realising.
Oh, I feel we are all here, family. Yeah.
Yeah, we are definitely. So yeah, so Sue's new to the £2. As we all know, I've been doing a 50p for a good while. But the £2 coins we haven't really been doing that much, so it's quite good to learn. And obviously you guys here are obviously teaching us, and it's quite nice as well. And there's obviously lots of people in here that are very, very kind and will help. And if you got them, offer them to us. So that's lovely as well. But I haven't even managed yet to print out the ones, because you can, if you go on the Royal Mint's website, you can actually print out the pictures of the coins. And I haven't even had a chance to do that yet, because I literally work or been streaming. So I need to print those up and put them in Sue's book, and that way we can look at the ones that we are missing, and people will be able to identify them. She's not doing too bad at the minute. We've got some of the older ones as well, but
I like technology.
but yeah, she doesn't like technologies. However, we only need 2 dates now for technologies, and then we've got all the dates. So she's missing 2005 and 2010. I'm hoping I find them at some point soon, but apparently according to Ian, they're not that rare, so I should be able to find them. Just I haven't come across out of the few hundred quid we've done so far. She's got the 2 Britannias that were released into circulation, the 15 and the 16, so she's done quite well there. But there was no, I believe the rest after that were all not released into circulation, so they're going to be quite hard to find. But obviously, I'm not that desperate for them ones. All the ones that are, well, not really. We want the ones that are circulated first.
Do we?
Yeah, and then the ones that aren't circulated, I can then use my points, or we can trade off people or whatever else to get the ones you need.
True.
I know.
Right. We are family.
Yeah. So Sue's quite lucky though, because she's got, from that 1 and 2p auction, she got a Bank of England £2 coin.
Which is worth £20 apparently.
Yeah. The lovely Warren sent Sue the dove, something of a dove.
Yeah, but I think the dove code.
I already had a claim and a Bill of Rights. However, we've also got a second Bill of Rights, which is in better condition than my one was. I don't understand why, because mine's never been used, but it's definitely in better condition. So we're getting there. It's good to be a novice at something again. You know, it's nice that we're all learning. And obviously you guys, or some of you guys, are learning with us as well, which is really nice.
Well, we have to start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point of it. So it's really cool. I'm going to have to, I think, have I missed the bank? What time's the post office shut?
I've got a clue.
I'm sure it's 8 o'clock.
I haven't even done tea yet.
I'll leave at 7:30. I can get to the post office, I think.
I suppose
Yeah.
looking at the camera now.
Sorry, I'm just working out. I want to try and post a coin, which is here, to Lisa. And then I want to cash me other 50p's in. And then I need to send all that lot to Ian as well. I might go at the post office tomorrow, I think. It'll be less of a rush. So yeah, that's pretty much. I will be finishing my stream in about 6 minutes. I'm not sure who's going to be next on. I can't remember for the life of me who's on later on. So I shall have to wait for messages. But as I say, I was supposed to be on for a couple of hours, and obviously I've stayed a little bit longer. I hope you don't mind, obviously, people that I don't normally do Fridays, as we know. I normally work a bit later, or I tend to go out with my mate. I will be going out in a bit. It's just I'm going to go out a bit later on than normal, which is fine. Looks like that person's come back with a counter offer on eBay, so I might be able to get that 50p snowman I wanted a bit cheaper.
No, just don't even go on eBay now, please. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, now people will go back on eBay and bid me. Yeah, probably. So yeah, as I say, it's been nice to just have a bit of a catch up. There is obviously auctions and things that are still on the website for people if they want to jump on, not auctions, sorry, raffles. That'd be the thing. If people want to jump on and
and there's mugs that you can look at now as well.
Yeah, there's mugs as well.
Can be signed on. That sounds right. Permanent plan to do it. And these off the door so that if for any reason that the signatures do come off on your mugs when you're washing them up in the dishwasher, if you send them back, he will re-sign.
That's right.
I remember that bit.
You did. I've got to find 250p's that I've managed to drop on the floor. That's rather annoying, but you know, these things happen. Yeah, hold on. Oh, there's a bit of a chat going in the background now, but it's about mugs, which is fine. Okay, so as I say, I'm going to be signing off in literally about 2 or 3 minutes. Has anyone got any very quick questions or anything you want to ask I might know the answer to? I see, that was you. Unless you jump here for a second, I'll try and find those 2 coins.
No, I need to leave.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, everyone. You all know where I'm going to be going. I'll just take the trees away. And again,
You might as well go.
walk out that door.
Yeah.
Don't turn around now.
No.
I'm not coming back for any more.
Lovely. Thanks. That's the salt. You just saw her hit me on camera.
That was a tap. I'll go and get the eggs.
Oh, you won't. People are going to tune in now on Sunday night just to see if you do put
Right.
beans over me head.
Everyone, eggs or beans?
None.
Or
People-
custard. That's a new one.
No, I don't want custard. That's horrible.
I'll make sure it's warm.
Then again, the cats might lick it off.
Oh,
That has shaved me head for me. I might have to shave my head again. Well, cats' tongues are like they're rough, aren't they? You don't answer that question. I don't want Sue to put eggs or beans or anything on my head again in the stream. It's very uncomfortable sitting there for a few minutes covered in the, as it was, egg yolk. Although I was a good sport, I did stay for a bit longer. So I was joined Steve Fraser, and I was covered. It was horrible. In actual fact, it felt like Botox because my face was stuck in the same position. It wouldn't move. Anyway, yeah. I suppose I'm quite a proud like moment. I'm the first one that got egged on the channel. I wonder how many people out there would love to have put an egg on me. It would have been quite funny, really. Don't get any ideas if you see me at the mint, like I'm going to put an egg on me. Okay, so I'm going to be ending it any second now. So all I need to say is, thank you very, very much for tuning in. I know you didn't expect to see me tonight, and it's been different. I'm sorry that my coin hunt wasn't as successful as I wanted it to be. But obviously, thanks to all of those that have joined us. And I'll see you on my usual slot on Sunday. I'm not sure who's following or if anyone's following. They might be on later on. I think it was someone's coming on from memory at 10, I think, or 9. I don't know. Someone's definitely going to be on later on, but I'm not sure who and what time. I haven't necessarily been keeping up with the stream, so I do apologise. Please don't forget to give you all a chance now to quickly jump on and buy one of those 50 mugs that's available. Remember, if you want Ian to sign it, etc., then please feel free to do so. He's also happy for you to use points or indeed cash if you want to buy one. And it's been very nice to see you on a Friday night. I'm off out in a few minutes, and then it's the post office and things, and I'll catch you all at some point. I think I might miss the post office, so I guess I need to eat then. I
know. That's okay.
Yeah, I literally jumped on straight and got in from work and had no tea or anything. I know I'm not going to waste away anything the size of me, but
Never.
No.
It's the first time.
So I'm going to go now, but thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully we'll see some of you later on in the stream. I might jump on and have a bit of a chat. I'm sorry the coin hunt was a bit of a bust, apart from the lovely 20-odd Sherlocks that I found. And I'll speak to you all again soon. Thanks for joining me. Anyone that wants to become a CJ or join us, there's possibly slots available for people. So, contact Warren, and I'm sure he can possibly sort that out for you. So if anyone out there that does do coins and things like Javid, etc., if you do want to, you don't have to put your face on the camera. You can put the pictures up like that, etc. That's fine. Just let them know you can wear a mask, etc. I think the masks are a bit more scary, but
Christmas,
you can.
man.
Yeah, we could dress up as Santa.
Or you could put snowman.
Yeah, it'd be quite funny if you had the Prime Minister on camera wearing a mask.
Been improved.
Yeah.
You put colour on your face.
Yeah. So if anyone does want to, obviously speak to Warren, and I'm sure we can sort something out. And again, I'll see you all again soon. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I'm now signing off. So take care. Bye all, and thanks again for watching.